Man, it really has been a long time, hasn't it, folks? A long, long time since the Mario Kart hit the lucky 7.
Sure has been. And this is gonna be very interesting for me. I'm ready for a new breath of fresh air in the wide 3D plane of I'm not the only one who has to cover 3D games in this group now.
3DS games with me?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, ladies and gentlemen, by no shock, Mario Kart 7 is unfortunately going to have to be another solo run. That's not really a fault of any of our own. It's just more so the fact that this is on a piece of hardware that is no longer relevant today's day and age.
Yep.
Sadness.
Bring Kid Icarus Uprising to the Switch.
And especially in a time when 3DS emulation, even today, is still kind of on the spotty side. But thankfully, we have this new one called Azahar that'll do the job for us.
Oh.
Hey, Shy Guy Bazaar! I forget that save.
Oh, yeah.
I
Don't
forget
circuit,
that save.
baby!
Yeah. Don't worry.
Yeah, so Mario Kart 7. There's a lot to be said about this version of Mario Kart. Like, sure, it's not going to be on the top of many people's Mario Kart lists unless this is their very first one. But I'd still say it's a fairly solid entry. Like, the mechanics are still as solid as ever. The item balance is thankfully a lot more fair than it was in Wii.
I played this back in high school.
You did? Oh my gosh.
And the roster, despite a few questionable inclusions, are, they got the important ones down at least.
And
Did
honestly,
they, James Man? Did they?
And as you'll see, both in visuals and handling, kind of gave us the, I'll say, the blueprint for what would eventually be, I would argue, almost darn right perfected with 8 Deluxe.
The
And
blueprint?
Oh, for sure.
Logan, the blueprint or the blueprints?
You see it?
Or the blue purrs.
So, right off the bat, we have to apologize. Not for the first thing I'm going to say. As you can see, we now have Matt joining us. Mecca took a little seat back. Number
I was
two,
there for
we
Wii.
need to You were there for Wii?
Ow!
Yes!
He was a commentator,
Oh, you
Logan.
gotta be kidding me.
That's that.
Hey.
He was a commentator.
Come on, you sucker!
Oh no!
Hey, get back here, Metal Me!
Hey, Stinky!
Logan, if you forget, I am the reason why there is a fall counter in the Wii one.
I was trying to block.
That's true.
You know what it is? I think I was blocking that part out of my head, but you're right.
Actually-
That was a lot of falls.
That was.
I
so
apologize
speaking of.
then. But now I do
real
apologize
quick,
for that bit. Yes, Matt. Yes, heck.
Well, I was just about to say, since he brought it up, just real quick before we start talking about 7, since we realized, not completely unintentional, we forgot to give Doug room to talk about it.
That's right,
So
I was
real
gonna
quick,
get to that.
what was your history with Mario Kart Wii, Doug?
Go for it.
All I remember when it came to Wii is specifically I was at my grandmother's house that day, and my gay uncle actually had a copy of Mario Kart Wii, and he asked me if I wanted to play it, and I said, fuck yeah, why not? And I think he even gave me his copy.
Aww.
Nice.
Yeah, because my gay uncle's
Nice.
pretty fucking cool.
I mean, from what you told us of him, he seems like a pretty cool guy.
Oh yeah.
Sweet. Okay.
So, actually, with that all said, to my surprise, a lot of us here actually have some pretty decent exposure towards Mario Kart 7.
I don't.
Why don't we go ahead and go down the aside from Hyde. Again, he's more of a Crash Team Racing baby. But for those that have played this game way back in 2012, I think it was? 2011, 2012? It was around that threshold.
2012 technically, but it released around, the initial release was late 2011.
Wait, late check.
It was a
Yeah, no.
launch
Oh,
window
yeah.
title.
No, it was their Christmas title of 2011. That was it.
Yeah,
Right.
It came out in December.
I did look it
2011.
up as well.
Yes.
Because I remember the system launched in November.
It was
It was March. It was March.
Yeah,
It was
it
March?
launched in March of 2011, and it had it didn't have the greatest of launch rosters.
Oh yeah, like the first.
No.
Yeah.
The first half of the 3DS's launch year was pretty damn dry, and I mean it was very notable, especially for like early adopters, because to make up for the troubles, Nintendo offered up a ambassador program that gave them a whole bunch of goodies ahead of time.
God, I love
Right.
being an ambassador to a game system.
Me too.
To be fair, I do like those goodies that you got if you were one of the people who bought it at launch or
Ah,
your
shit.
launch.
Or excuse me, that was a goat.
I think that's a
It's
ghost.
the only way you're going to be able to play GBA games on your 3DS.
Exactly.
So Mario
Where
Kart
were we again?
7.
I was like, where the fuck were we again? This kind of got chaotic really fast.
Oh,
So,
yes. I mean, the 3DS history aside,
Look at
let's,
that.
let's start with Matt. What's everyone's exposure to Mario Kart 7 been like? Or was like?
Let's go down the list, starting with hype.
I've never played this game, so
That's
you're
right.
gonna have to skip me.
yeah, new one.
Yeah, I was about to say, let's starting with Matt.
Oh.
Yeah, because people forget I fucking exist. Anyway,
No, we don't.
Forget.
Oops.
Oh.
Anyway, by the way, I'm going to have to apologize in advance. You'll probably hear washing machine, air conditioner, and cats in the background.
The movie?
And me trying to stop said cats from trying to kill each other. So, basically,
Oh, he's in for
Yeah.
that. Peach is in for a bad day.
But no, I got this game when it launched in December 2011 because, yeah, it's the Christmas title of the year and all that. And I thought it was a fun little game. Just played it throughout my high school and thought it was pretty good. Is it, like, perfect? No, but it's a good Mario Kart.
Okay, that's good.
Solid Mario Kart. How about
Yeah,
that?
I think so. Gave us some really
yeah.
good course design.
Yeah, I'd say the only thing that upset
Sorry,
me
Ricky,
was certain characters that weren't in the game.
Most notably, a certain purple fuck.
Yeah.
Who,
Hey, Rob isn't purple.
admittedly, it is still funny to think about that, considering I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of no secret. I've never been the biggest fan of Waluigi, so the fact that he kind of went MIA for this particular game was kind of surprising to me.
And
Yeah,
he's just a purple guy.
Well, because who was his replacement? The freaking bee from Mario Galaxy.
The
Yeah.
Honey Queen. Right there, in fact.
That easy babe right there.
They replaced me with a bee?
This
Yeah.
game has a very weird roster, all things considered.
I just can't believe it.
And also, if I'm not mistaken, it's like, is this the first game that tried to push that dumb agenda of Mario and Metal Mario being separate people?
Yes.
I mean, that's kind of been a thing since Smash Brothers, to be real.
I want to say it's been a thing since the sports games.
Maybe.
Roughly, yeah. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if this was the catalyst of this, because this, let's be real, this is before we had the likes of Pink Little Peach.
Actually, I cannot remember if it was in Wii. Wasn't this the game that brought back coins?
Yes, it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, this
Yeah,
game.
this is the game that brought...
debatably maligned coin item.
I mean, slight correction. I remember that coins were technically a thing in Mario Kart Wii's mission, like online mission mode.
Same goes for the mission mode in.
But racing.
They were also in the mission mode for DS.
Yeah, but
Right.
but for primary racing, this is the game that brought back the coins.
Yep. And they are very much so a love it or hate it situation.
I'll say in Seven's case it's fine because they don't tie them to an item.
Yeah.
Oh, you're
Yeah.
right.
Yeah, that wouldn't start until late, and boy howdy, we would never forget that.
Mario Kart 8 still great.
Yeah. and mind you, they brought the coin item back for Mario Kart World.
Ugh.
I'm joking about this, by the way. Mario Kart 8 still great. The sum for me, Mario Kart 8 overrate.
Damn.
I'm just kidding. No, I love it.
Now, wait,
I love
deluxe,
8 a lot.
though.
But no.
I'll admit, Mario Kart 8, looking back on it, like, I still think it's an incredibly solid game. Easy among the best of the best, but it's also one of those things where maybe I'm just a little fatigued by it, but I'm kind of... Mario Kart World really does feel like a breath of fresh air by comparison.
That's fair. I mean, like,
There's a much higher skill ceiling when it comes to World.
Also, it's just nice to see all the characters as animated as they are now.
oh, there's also that, and also just an interesting thing, like, well, we might, this probably is better
Speaking
left
of
for when we
World, by
get
the
to
way.
8 or... E.
Oh my god,
this might
with
be...
the paper cutout backgrounds.
Yeah. But, like, another thing that I think a lot of people tend to forget about, like, I don't know if this is better saved for when we get to 8 or World, but, like, when you compare the two, like, I know 8 Deluxe kind of spoiled a lot of people, but, like, Vanilla 8, like, it wasn't, like, barren of content, but it definitely wasn't, like, the powerhouse that a lot of people associate with 8 Deluxe, so...
I'm just going to be that person, by the way. When I say 8, assume I mean 8 Deluxe, by the way. Don't go like, give me
Okay.
8 or 8 Deluxe. I'm sorry. One is just an upgraded version of the other. When I say Persona 5, I'm probably going to mean Persona 5 Royal. So,
It's just the catch-all term at this point.
yeah.
Pretty much. And I mean, I'll say for what it's worth, like, this is something we can get more into when we do, we return to 8 Deluxe, because, you know, goes without saying, we already did the booster course pass, or the booster pass courses, whatever, but, we never really did a whole thing for, like, the base courses yet.
Right.
Yet, not yet.
Look at that moon.
But, I do still think, like, when we're considering, like, base Mario Kart 8, way back when that came out on the Wii U, I still think, in the same way Mario Kart World felt like a breath of fresh air for Mario Kart, 8 felt the same way back when.
Yes.
And I will always cherish it for that.
Yeah.
Well, going on
Admittedly,
to
it's kind of weird looking back at 7 and seeing the graphics with, like, so few pixels.
I mean, to be fair,
Actually,
it's on a console whose screen was 240p, so, you know.
Oh my god, never forget.
Yeah,
Oh, no,
no,
yeah.
like, it was small.
Although now that we're actually back on track with 7 proper, how about Logan? You can go next. What is your history with Mario Kart 7?
Oof!
Never
Oof!
played.
What?
What was that?
Never played.
Oh,
You never
my
played
bad.
Mario Kart 7?
A lot of my exposure to it honestly came. A lot of my exposure to the tracks introduced here actually, of all things, came from Mario Kart Tour.
I'm not surprised. That game had a lot of Mario Kart 7 tracks.
So
I mean, honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if it was running on the exact same engine that ran Mario Kart 7.
so
that could
y'all
be
don't
it.
mind me. Y'all just keep talking. I'll be sitting over here. Don't worry. Continue.
Okay, how about you, Doug? Have you had any experience with 7?
Yes, I have, actually. I didn't get Launchio, because, well, I didn't get a full my first 3D game, actually, for the 3DS was, funny enough, Rayman 2, but that's besides that point. I
Right.
did get 7 around my 12th birthday, actually. And I remember enjoying it around that time. I still think this is a solid Mario Kart game. But I do understand some nitpicks.
Like, honestly, whatever nitpicks can be said about Mario Kart 7 are kind of mild at best. And I mean, granted, yes, like, later Mario Karts would definitely do things much better.
Yeah, much
But
better.
I wouldn't say that. Like, honestly, it's weird for me to say this, as I honestly find it easier to come back to Mario Kart 7 than I would say Mario Kart DS, just because I think having that trick system there just really makes it feel complete.
You
Yeah,
are
because
now...
compared to
you
the
like
2,
low
at least
poly
7 has a
GQ with
bit of an
Mount the Gate?
easier start.
Hang on, one at a time. First off, what was that, Doug?
Yeah, because 7 at least gives, Fuck, I already lost my train of thought.
Matt, what were
It's a
you
bit
saying?
easier than DS to start with.
Yeah. And then what were you saying, Matt?
I wasn't saying anything. Ezekiel was saying something.
Oh,
Ricky?
Uh,
okay.
Don't you like low poly DK with constant mouth agape?
That'll happen.
Nah, not really.
I do.
Why were you
Also, what the heck? That was only 2 stars?
Yeah, wait, yeah, why? How? You got first every
Right?
time.
Requirements.
I think this was before they started having it where you would get 3 stars for getting first in every race.
Huh.
So it's just coin total now, Doug?
No, actually,
It
hold
mostly
on. Go into the Grand Prix and then... Yeah, no, there are 3-star requirements, but...
Yeah, so I just...
That's weird.
I think it's a
Strange.
specific requirement like before.
Why don't we
Okay.
pick, like, a... Yeah, I was
Oh,
gonna
yeah.
say, like, one of the, premium... Okay, so...
Oh, wait!
Actually,
Yeah! They introduced this!
Yep.
cart customization.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm gonna pick up some bitches.
Higher value stats. Go for it.
I see you chose the Toad from the Mario movie ride.
Not quite as monstrous.
Luigi Raceway.
It's also kind of funny as well because actually, by the time of this recording today, actually, I got myself a new Luigi plushie.
Aw, yeah.
Of course you did.
Listen, it was either that or try to get Transformers Devastation, which was a bust.
Yeah, like, cause, like, I don't think they... I might be wrong. Like, Doug can feel free to correct me, but, like, are they even still selling it physically anymore?
In one of the in some game shops that we have over here, yes they do. Like retro gaming.
Okay.
I will say, Doug, were you devastated?
Oh.
Ow!
Today is Luigi Day.
Out of the way, Monkey Man.
To answer, no anymore. Listen,
Also,
I got a
the-
Luigi plushie. It was either that or try to find the movie Shadow plush, which that was a bust too.
Oh,
Fair enough. Also, I'm going to be that person. I love this track. It's nostalgic for me.
I like
It's
it.
nostalgic,
I don't
but
have
I
any problem
wouldn't
with
say it aged that well.
I like
Well, I
it.
mean, also keep in mind, this is meant to be like a beginner's
Yeah,
course.
no.
And honestly, I think for beginner's courses, it serves its purpose just fine.
Well, no, it's
Well, that
just...
may be. It doesn't really do anything that stands out to, like, emphasize the new gimmicks that this game introduces.
No, it's... Okay, this is a classic course. This is a remake of Mario Kart 64's,
64.
like, Luigi Cup.
I know that.
So it doesn't need to.
I mean, also to be completely fair, this is before they really like. Honestly, I don't think it was until Mario Kart 8 where they really started to like remix the retro courses
Yeah.
to better match the like newer mechanics.
Yeah, like
Right.
Toad's
Yeah.
Turnpike in that game.
Yeah, the retro courses in this game are that straight up retro courses.
Right.
You know, it's a sunny day out today. I wasn't expecting a lightning strike twice.
Well, don't you know that lightning storms don't even require clouds anymore? They could be struck.
No, this is-
Lightning could be generated by the ground itself.
Also, the most useless item in all of Mario Kart. Fucking
The
fight.
Tanuki Leaf.
Yeah, the Super Leaf was brought in for Mario Kart 7, and it did not leave Mario Kart 7 because, well, I'm not going to outright discredit it as a defensive weapon. There's very rarely a case where it's useful.
Yeah.
It can't deflect red shells. It can't. Wait, can it deflect red shells?
I'm pretty sure it can deflect red shells.
Okay,
It
so
can.
it's not that useless.
Yeah, I would say the only thing it really can't deflect is blue shells and the bombs.
You know what I think would be? Well, what am I trying to say? I think it'd be. I doubt they'll do something like this because they haven't really done something like this like when they did like the DLC for 8. I think it'd be interesting to bring it back in World, considering how many Devil Dam racers are in the way. You could probably get a lot more use out of it because you're bound to have at least one person with that tail.
Oh, for sure.
I feel the only counter to that of not bringing it back is really the boombox.
Yeah.
Right, I'd say the boombox is a little more handy in that case because that can break blue shells.
Hell, the boombox is more frequent in World, honestly, and I'm happy for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, but yeah, no, I think it's kind of in the same way that fake item boxes kind of got phased out over time. That's kind of just the same case with the Super Leaf for its single appearance.
Right, they're not in World, are they?
Nope, they haven't been a thing since,
They haven't been a thing since Wii.
No,
Yeah.
no, I'm fairly...
Wii was the last one to actually have them.
Really? I thought that they were in Deluxe.
nope. Fake item boxes have been deleted ever since Wii.
They've gone the way of the dodo.
And I mean, I'm sure most of you guys saw it, like when we recorded that session a little while ago. I tried using one to defend myself from an attack. Didn't work.
No, because they don't act as solid objects or like defensive items.
Yeah, Wii was one of those games, and if I remember as well, DS didn't have that function either.
Yeah.
It doesn't help that they're also really easy to suss out.
Oh, there's your
Yeah.
integration, by the way.
Yeah.
Oh.
Which actually does remind me, since we're talking about World,
Uh-huh.
I have a Switch too now. I can play the game.
Yay!
Yahoo!
That's a cause worth wagging your tail over!
What the fuck happened?
Fuck.
Oh right, Super Leaf also counts as like a tiny little jump.
I was so excited for Mario Kart World.
I
I'm so
place
happy I
into the
can't-
boiling lava to cool down.
Yeah.
That was your own
Yes,
fault.
I'm sorry, I got a little too tail happy right there.
I was about to
yes,
say,
I-
it's like, I was kind of agreeing with James there. It's like, I got so happy I just couldn't stop hopping.
It's called happy hopping.
That's really fucking funny.
Happy.
Happening.
That was a close one, but you saved it.
Joy. Man, Mario's.
I'll teach your mother to
killing
suck
with
eggs.
himself.
Mario, what the f***?
God.
We have the
Shit.
same mother, dude.
Honestly, no, just literally cut the video off there. Fine, what the fuck?
By the way, I will say with Mario Kart World, amazingly, I was able to defeat Doug again in a race, but it was literally by a hair's breadth.
Welcome
Is-
to the Gorg.
To also be fair as well, you were also talking to someone that just barely got the gamer in that day, if I remember.
Shut up,
That's
man.
true.
I
Like,
want
you
to
honestly
I want
look-
to feel successful, okay?
I'm just pointing out the obvious.
I mean, honestly, just give him a few days. He's gonna make the game his whore.
And somewhere over by the gorge, you will see a Homer Simpson falling down to his doom.
I mean,
No, that's the Simpson Gorge. This is the Mushroom Gorge.
I mean, I've seen a couple of shortcuts, but I don't know if I'll use some of it.
You mentioning the Simpsons Gorge again, all I can think of is one of the few jokes from like the Family Guy Simpsons crossover that's really good, where they're about to jump the gorge and
We're gonna make it!
yeah,
We're gonna
just
make it! No, we're not.
Thanks, Icky.
Sorry.
Well, no, but you remember, it was like, trust me.
Yeah, no, he just
Make it.
basically is we're gonna make it. Trust me, we're not.
Also, interesting to note with Mushroom Gorge for this version of the game, they cut out the shortcut from the very beginning of the track.
I forgot there was a shortcut in the beginning of the track.
I forgot it's there because you can't really see it.
Then is it really that big of a loss that they got rid of it?
Yes.
I guess the more important question is even that helpful of a shortcut.
It is actually.
It's helpful for online play. Which, by the way, this game had a lot of online play
shit.
mileage.
Oh, yes.
Oh, you took
Like,
out that
holy
Goomba
moly,
with them.
Like,
Hey,
if I
Goomba,
could go...
fuck you.
If I am allowed to go into my history with Mario Kart 7, I played the shit out of this back in the tail end of high school and the beginning of college.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Come here, you.
I have one question to ask.
Yeah, you
though.
might want to be a little bit more careful tail there, buddy.
You know what would be really
Yeah.
sick?
What's up?
Look,
Is if by doing that, let's say somebody is shooting a... When you use that and hit a green shell, does it destroy the green shell?
I think it
Yeah.
knocks
Okay.
it away.
Because I'll say what I would love instead is if, especially on red shells, if you hit it with a tail, it doesn't break it. It sends it back the way it came from.
Oh,
Does it
Would've been
automatically home in on the player that threw it then?
I feel like for fairness' sake, it shouldn't do that. Just like if you were to throw any red shell backwards, it wouldn't do that.
Yeah.
Honestly, you know what I would do? You know what I would do in that case?
What?
Like if a red shell was thrown and then you were able to deflect it with a Tanuki leaf, it just aims for the next nearest person.
Oh, okay, I see.
Were you about to say the Tuki Nuki leaf?
Ah!
Tuki.
Tuki Nuki.
Anyway.
Why wasn't
Luigi
this
Mansion's
back?
Why did I have to come back here? I thought
Welcome
it
back to
disappeared.
Boston Building.
Dude, wouldn't this
I
actually
thought
be
this place disappeared 25 years ago.
I forgot my car keys.
all in... Oh, sorry, you go ahead, Matt.
It was a random thing. Just finish what you were saying first.
I'm saying if they want to somehow like suddenly say, oh wow, the continent, like more land has been exposed. I want this track next to Boo Cinema. Like in the Haunted
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be
Woods.
great.
That'd be
What if
nice.
it was like the backside of the cinema?
There's that.
That would be
know what?
fun.
Twist.
You know what I
Right.
think would make a really fun, like, if we don't bring this back, what I think would make a really fun, like, Luigi's Mansion themed track? Bring back the hotel from 3, because I feel like you can have, like,
the
a
last
lot of
floor?
fun,
That
like,
would be a
going through all the
fun
different
course.
floors.
Of course they went through every single
Yeah.
floor. That'd be funny.
that'd be
That'd be
interesting.
amazing.
Anyway,
I mean, hell, you could just
So I
make that.
can't-
You could just make that. No, dude. You could just make that its own cup.
Yeah, like I can't imagine you go through every single floor in one track.
Wouldn't you like to know?
anyway,
Also, what's up, man?
no, it's a random thing. It doesn't have to do with Mario Kart. It's just something I saw that makes me go, we need to kill Marvel now.
Well, what happened? What'd they do?
Damn, what do they do now?
Mainline 616 Gwen Stacy is now non-existent. Spider-Gwen has
Oh,
taken
that-
her
Venom
place.
one?
No,
What
Spider-Gwen...
happened to 616, Gwen Stacy?
Spider-Gwen has literally got the and this isn't out of malice or anything, like, the ghost of Gwen Stacy let her do this or some shit. Spider-Gwen is
what?
now, because of the Cosmic Cube's rewriting power, now the mainline Gwen Stacy.
I am so fucking glad that I don't listen to the comics or anything.
Yeah, I don't really care anymore. Not
Yeah.
it's not against you, Matt. Just the
No,
fact that
no.
So much weird stuff has happened.
There's so much dumb shit that has happened in mainline 616 that it's like, no wonder everybody really likes the Ultimate Universe now, because the Ultimate Universe is really well written. Too bad it's ending in a few months.
Well, it's a mixture of that, mixed with the fact that just like between everything we've seen, between Jackpot, between everything, it feels like more than ever they're just kind of going for shock value at this point. Like, they're not trying to write a good story. They're just trying to write a, wow, this is like it's like a clickbait almost. Like, they're trying to get attention by being baffling.
As the old saying goes, there's no such thing as bad publicity, even in comic form.
But yeah, by this point, Gwen Stacy is now reborn in the MCU, and she is going to be operating as Spider-Gwen still. Which means that, yeah, they did fucking pull one of the, like, one of the unwritten rules, which is Gwen Stacy should not be fucking alive.
Actually, real quick, you say that about, like, you know, Earth 616. That one's gonna be Spider-Gwen. Weren't there? I don't know if that's changed.
Compensating
or...
for something?
Wait, what?
Sorry,
Totally not.
making a joke. Continue, Hype.
But yeah,
I don't know.
I'm just thinking, like, I don't know if anything's changed, but I could have sworn that their plan was they were gonna, like, resurrect Gwen and make her like a straight-faced Gwen.
Nice.
Yeah.
What did we unlock?
I don't know.
Nothing apparently.
Yeah.
You were
Hold on,
saying
we're
that?
about to see. Well, first I need to pick my next character.
Go Peachy.
But no.
Let's switch it up a bit.
Yep. Toad.
Oh no!
The cactus?
It's a cactus.
But yeah, I think they did do that, but it lasted maybe like 3 issues. I'm not saying like it was canceled. Like, I think they planned it for that long and then re-killed her, from what I know.
Huh.
But this is more than just like resurrecting Gwen Stacy. This is completely rewriting Gwen Stacy. This is like them taking Gwen Stacy, chucking her out the window, and then putting in a new Gwen Stacy in her place.
Sheesh. It's like they're treating it as nothing sacred anymore.
Yep.
I would like to ask James Man only because, just to get on track,
Sure.
just for a moment. What is this mythical Woohoo Island that we are currently looping?
The mythical Woohoo Island here, or the Mutant Woohoo Loop, as this level's called, is based on a non-Mario property that you could play on the Wii way back in 2010, 2011?
2000X.
I think it was.
Yeah, you know
10.
what? Let's go with that. For the hip sequel to the ever-popular Wii Sports.
Or Wii
Oh,
Sports.
yeah.
Also, what is this on the bottom screen that I see? Is that a section? 2/3?
Yes. Mario Kart 7, this is another thing that Mario Kart 7 brought in that kind of became they kind of changed the landscape of Mario Kart forever. As opposed some tracks don't follow the traditional 3-lap rule. Some of them are so long that they actually have to be split off into 3 sections.
They done shifted the paradigms.
I was about to say, like, it looks like Peach took a shortcut. For a second, I was wondering, wait, why'd she just fall off the track intentionally?
There's a couple of
tie
shortcuts in some of the courses.
Ooh, I love that shortcut right there, by the way.
Oh yeah.
Pillars.
Squid. I was saying it's alright, James. My muscle memory almost kicked in when I saw that gate in a clearly like red-colored rail on top of it on the left back there. I was like,
Oh boy.
is it time? But no, not yet. That actually kind of that'd actually be kind of wild if they brought back Woohoo Island or just anyway. Again,
I mean, they kind of did for they kind of did for Mario Kart 8 Deluxe for like the battle courses.
Oh,
yeah, but only the battle course.
Where's DK going?
Oh,
He's going for a flight.
I was about to say, he saw a banana, and you know how his mind is with bananas.
Life is a dream as you wanna make it!
Oh gosh.
Man, I am.
Aw,
you know,
damn.
Mario Kart. You know, Mario Kart World
Ooh.
Oh.
became when it comes to pedestrian. When it comes to traffic physics.
Man,
Why is it
Gridlock-
that when you run into the back of a car, it treats
Oh.
it as a direct
Well, there you go.
That was a freaking emotional roller coaster. Just
I
Welcome
did
to
not
Mario Kart
earn that
7.
victory!
yes, Doug.
Welcome to Mario Kart 7.
Yay.
Welcome to Mario Kart 7.
It's like,
Welcome to Mario. Ow!
Where everybody is ever born unless they're in front of you, and wish they
So-
go rock stupid.
Hold on, wait.
So-
Welcome to Mario Kart. Die.
So here we are in Mario Circuit, and just in time for spring season. Even though for us it's technically summertime.
Fair enough. Also,
Fuck.
Logan, you
Oh,
were
to be
saying?
a boy in the summertime.
Logan,
I
you
was
were
saying,
saying?
I was gonna start the questioning of asking around of Matt. You played this game so often. Which would you say is your favorite course?
We haven't gotten to it yet, but God, I can't remember. I will say I do like them bringing back the classic Rainbow Road from the original like Super Mario Kart. But
Oh, yeah?
I'm trying to think, what was it? There's this one. I'll point it out later when we get to it.
Okay.
Actually, there's one thing I will say about this course. I mean, I love the fact that they actually bring in like that whole section there with the cherry blossom trees.
Yeah.
Secondly, I remember this course
Yeah,
a
banana.
lot, mainly for how often it was used in Mario Kart Tour.
Oh my
Yep.
lord.
This course, I pretty much memorized how to do the pipes with the glider.
I can play this course with my eyes closed.
Did you ever play Mario Kart Tour, Doug and Hype and Matt?
Nope.
Nope.
For a short bet, didn't care about it.
It wasn't bad, I'll say. Like it actually controlled remarkably well for being on a phone. Like with the
It's
Mario
not
Kart stuff,
bad.
because it basically has auto accelerate on at all times, effectively, and then
Which, good.
I mean, you could still do drifts and turns and stuff. It's just
You
my
know-
only big beef with it
Nice.
my only big beef with it was ever the fact that it never was dependent on how good you did. It was about how many points did you score while doing good.
My
Yeah.
biggest beef when it comes to Mario Kart Tour is the fact that not only is it a
Hey,
score
nice.
attack kind of game, well, the score attack aspect is fine for me. It's that it's all dependent on the gacha, and unless the gacha is
That's
generous
common.
enough to like give you what you need for like the highest possible score, if you're lucky, then you don't gotta worry about attaining like everything there is to attain in that particular campaign or that season. Well, without luck, you're kind of screwed.
No, I'm actually going to be that person. I want to start a random conversation.
You know,
Uh-huh.
So when Nintendo I'm going to be that person. I apologize. There's one Nintendo game, quote unquote, on the on iPhones. It's the first one they released, and I miss it because it was just simple but stupid and fun, and it was basically Facebook Tomodachi Life. And I actually,
Miitomo.
I know, yeah, Miitomo.
Miitomo.
Oh, yeah.
I miss Miitomo. Also, actually, I forgot. This is my favorite track on the because I love music.
this track rocks.
Music-
not
Music
pardon
Park
the,
is awesome.
music pun.
Yeah. But no, yeah,
For those that live in the UK, this also goes by Melody Motorway.
I kind of wish it had that name localized too.
yeah.
Agreed.
There's another stage that has another localization name, but we'll get to that soon.
There's quite a few actually.
I will say, for what it's worth, I'm very happy that they brought this back for Mario Kart 8. I feel like they slightly neutered it a bit.
I think it's way better in Mario Kart 8.
Okay, let me rephrase. I think they neutered it in the sound department, because there's one particular thing that they do later on in the course involving those giant notes that are bouncing all over the place. They kind of removed a very neat little sound jingle that plays whenever they're bouncing around, and I kind of miss it.
Let's see.
What, the
Right around
time
here.
drum thing? The
Yeah,
bong?
like that little sparkly jingle that plays whenever they bounce.
No, it's
Why'd they get rid of that?
no, it's there. No, I'll tell you this.
They totally did.
No. I can actually vouch. It's there in 8. It's just muffled. It is very muted.
It's not as
It sounds.
prominent.
It must be hella muffled because I never hear it.
It is definitely there. I can tell you that. But it is
Get
very
your shell
muffled.
ready.
Instead
Oh,
of
shit!
Into the voids of space.
yeah, but
Man.
yeah. Anyway, sorry. I miss Miitomo. I don't know why. It's just stupid fun. I enjoyed it.
I don't
I
remember
like
having fun with
Miitomo
it.
fine.
But we're getting
Doug.
a new Tomodachi Life, which is great. So
I mean, yeah, no, but like, I'm honestly on the camp that's like, I liked Miitomo for a little bit when that came out, just on proxy that it was like the very first like Nintendo related like official app and everything.
It's a novelty.
But
of sorts.
it was a novelty, but it had a very short life.
Yeah.
Or shelf life.
no, it really
Yeah,
did.
life. You know, it had a very short half-life, if you know what I'm saying.
But no, I do
Other than
agree.
that, like, I mean,
yeah.
other than that, though, it's like there was Mitomo, and I think immediately after that, that's when we got the first real Mario game on mobile fronts, Super Mario Run. And to this day, I know some people will vary on this opinion. I think that game, handled, the financial thing of how it handles the best. Because you only just had to pay for the quote unquote story mode.
Right.
Yeah.
Come to
Also,
think of it,
I like the detail that on the final. I like the detail that on the final lap they all bounce in double time.
no, they don't bounce in double time. They just bounce at like their own speed at pace.
Oh, so faster. Oh, okay.
Yeah, they're no longer synced to the music until 8 sync them to the music.
okay. Also,
I do want to say though, I'm kind of befuddled as to why this course wasn't in World as of recording.
Oh, here it is.
this one's good. I like this one too.
This one was in every demo of the game.
Yeah, I think this is basically the poster child course, I would say, of this game.
This or Mario Circuit.
Yeah.
Hey, Doug.
What?
What would you say is your favorite track in this game?
I have to look back at the courses. Hang on.
What was
Alright,
this
while you're-
course
while you're
named
looking that
outside
up.
of the US? What was it, like
I'll look
Alpine Pass?
Alpine Pass, that was it.
Okay.
I kind of preferred that name over Rock Mountain.
I like it.
Just because I think Rock sounds like one of the I know it's kind of going for the same naming scheme of like Dry Desert or Dry Ruins, but with Rock it sounds kind of silly.
Not to mention, there are only rocks in one part of the course.
Rock these nut. Anyway.
Excuse him,
Rock and roll.
So what would you say, Doug?
Whatever happened to the music?
I'm looking at the courses. Give me a moment, mister.
All right, fair enough. Hey, Icky, let's redirect some of that energy over here for a sec. What would
I
you
was
say
hoping
is
that we were going to look at dirty words in the dictionary for a second.
not yet? What would you say is
I thought we
your
were gonna watch Blues Brothers.
What would you
Again?
say is your favorite track in this game, Mickey?
I know it's not this one.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fair.
And that's all I gotta say about that. It's been so long since I've actually played 7 that I actually have to remind myself of the courses. So, without further ado,
You mean aside from all the tracks that came back for later entries?
in tour.
Right.
So,
What about you?
I'm just gonna look at the Mario Kart 7
Goodbye, Wiggler.
courses.
Well, while he does that, what about you, James the Man? Do you have a favorite track?
For 7? Honestly, if I were to pick a favorite right now, the first one that immediately comes to mind is this game's version of Rainbow Road.
Yeah,
Okay.
it is
This
good.
Rainbow Road is really fun.
It's easily one of the better Rainbow Roads in the series' history.
Which does remind me, I did look at a few for what I remember.
Okay, I
one
have
of my-
2 favorite courses
Oh, hold
in
up.
this game.
I
Thank you,
let
Neil,
Doug
real
go
quick.
first.
Yeah, Doug's first because he finally
Well,
found
no,
the
I
reason
just
for it.
want to make...
Yep, well, we'll get to you after him. Get to you, Doug.
I remember one of my favorite courses coming back. You should know which one it is. The other one being Neo Bowser City.
That one's great.
Oh, boy.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Of course, this game's Rainbow Road. That one's fun. Rosalina's Ice World.
Oh, that one's pretty good, too.
And Wario Shop.
I'll be right back.
Ah, yes, the Wario Shipyard.
Yes. Yes.
All right. Hey, Nikki, how
There's
about
your
you?
fortress if you're wondering.
Fair enough. How about you, Icky?
I think he said he had to be RB.
Oh, okay.
He had his feelings hurt that he couldn't go.
By the way, really quick as well, anybody want to feel
Wow.
old?
Why?
Yeah.
What happened?
Try us.
Next year, Mitomo will be 10 years old.
Oh fuck.
God, it has been that long, hasn't it?
Yep. In fact, it came out in 2016, March of 2016, mind you.
Sorry,
but-
what?
And
Welcome back, Kiki.
Oh, making
And
everybody
Tomo
old.
is now 10 years old.
Yeah.
No, it will next year.
Yeah, we'll be
Next
next year. Also, Icky, where are your courses?
You know what?
Oh, what are you gonna go for?
Let's go for one of the unlockable characters next.
Not Wiggler.
Like the Wiggler. Why not? I like the Wiggler. He's cute.
It's not gonna be a Wednesday when you put this up, though.
God damn it.
You don't know that.
You don't know that.
Yes, hype.
Like, you kind of spoiled it, so never mind.
I think he's spicy today.
He's spicy a lot of days.
A spicy spoiled boy.
I'm full of New York piss and vinegar. Also, why did you play as a Koopa?
Because you don't need to.
It's Koopa
Alright.
Troopa Beach!
Did you figure out your favorite course, Icky?
I did. I chose not one, but two, in fact.
Alright, well, lay it on us as we travel through Koopa Beach, a level which I wish they used this for Mario Kart World as opposed to the...
I know, right? Like, what the fuck, Nintendo?
But as you do.
SNES Koopa Beach is just a square!
Anyway.
It's not even an interesting square like Toad Factory.
So what are your two favorite courses, Icky?
In due time, Logan. Right now, I have
What?
piss and vinegar to expunge.
Let me rant, devil damn it.
Yeah, seriously, dude. I need to get this out of my system.
Do you still have...
Oh,
I forget. Matt, do you still have a 3DS?
No, what the fuck? How did Wario and Shy Guy get there, though?
Because they got the shortcut.
But you did too, technically.
No, he did.
It
He
was the
missed it.
timing.
I missed it because of the tide was too high.
Yeah. Also,
continue.
I do not have a 3DS, though I do hope to get one eventually because I do want to replay Fire Emblem Awakening. But yeah.
Oh, hey. We got the crabs from Mario Kart World
Good to go,
here.
Shy Guy.
Good to know.
Ah, yes, the side steppers.
I mean, shell crackers.
No, they're called side steppers in this game.
Oh, wait, they're side steppers.
Alright, here we go.
Yeah.
Alright, nice.
Short
Actually-
I still have mine, but...
All hands!
I still have mine, but I honestly don't know what I'm going to do with it anymore.
Give it to me.
still have
Give
mine.
it to
I
me. Actually, give
Oh
it.
no, he Angie!
I still have my 3DS. That's how I use it to play all my DS games I still have. But just going back to the Koopa Beach here real quick, it's interesting because like I'm in agreement that I would like if this track got remixed, but there's a part of me that does appreciate like the aesthetic of what they did with the SNES game for Mario Kart World, just turning it into like a beach rave party.
Oh, for sure.
But it's such a nothing burger of a course.
To be real with you, Hype, the aesthetic of World isn't the problem. In fact, honestly, if they were to use this layout for Koopa Troopa Beach as opposed to the Super Nintendo one, I would have loved if they, still kept, what they did for World anyway. Like, especially with that. Oh shit.
Oh no. Oh fuck.
Oh no.
Is this Wiggler's time to fail?
No.
Survey
It's
says.
time to fall.
Speed!
Damn.
Turd.
Well, it could be worse.
Yeah,
Yeah,
your nose
you
could
can
be
still
gushing blood.
This wouldn't have happened if you played as Koopa.
I think you can still... Shush. I think you can still pick this up.
Oh,
Yeah. Besides, I got 4 arms. What could possibly go?
by the
wrong?
way, actually, I think you guys just kind of hit the nail on the head that one problem I do have with World. I love World.
What's up?
I think World is great. I kind of wish it had more out there courses. Because a lot of the courses, because of the air connectivity of the whole thing and the fact that, it's Mario Kart World, they had to ground a lot of courses. And because of that, we don't get unique ones, kind of like, Music Park or Waluigi Pinball and all of that. The only one that I find like incredibly unique, aside from Rainbow Road, because that's always a given, is the
Sky High
DK.
Sunday?
No, DK Spaceport for me, but even then, that's just because it is kind of unique in the way of it's a reference to the old old Donkey Kong game, and I think that's just one of my main problems with World is that all the courses just kind of feel. At some point, a
Homogeneous.
couple of them feel same and all that.
I mean, like, I still say, like, Sky High Sunday is a good example of a course that kind of sticks out from the world geometry, because it's like, you have all these other, like, realistic places, then you have the Double Name Ice Cream Land, which kind of sticks out compared to all the other...
Oh, fuck!
What?
And in all fairness, I'd say that Sky High Sunday got like a massive upgrade in quality.
Yeah, I do agree there.
Sure.
But shit like Koopa Beach from SNES is just like, why? Who invited this guy?
I also think
I
a
will
lot of
say
it. Oh, sorry, you go first, James.
I will say of all the courses I remember from Mario Kart World, the only real offensive case, okay, maybe not even offensive, but the most obvious case of what Matt was saying, how the levels feel a little too grounded now, or at the very least very homogenized. I immediately think to Wario Stadium and Choco Mountain. The two levels look almost like exactly the same.
No, I do agree with that, but I don't know. It's just like there are 3 or 4 ice courses that, at some point, because of their air connectivity, at points just feel a little the same. Like how this?
There are only 2 ice courses in World.
No, what about DK
Come on,
Pass?
Oh shit!
DK Pass is a snowman. Yeah.
Yeah.
You completely
See?
fucking forgot DK Pass.
See? but
Anyway.
but no,
DK ass.
but no, it.
Hey!
But here's the thing.
What?
My problem.
Donkey's ass.
My problem isn't the courses in World in particular, because they're nice courses. I do like the courses in the World. I just wish we had more unique, out there ones like Music Park. But unfortunately, I don't think we're going to get that unless we get some DLC that's like a wacky world or something. Like,
I would
Right.
love a Dead Mall variation of Coconut Mall.
Dead Mall.
Oh, what?
A Dead Mall.
You mean abandoned?
You know, like a mall that's like partially like shut down.
Where it's just completely empty.
Yeah.
Actually,
like it
you
is
know-
here.
hold on.
Ah!
Hold on, wait a second. Actually, that's another thing. Why the fuck didn't they add a mall course to Mario Kart World? That would have been perfect, especially with the road trip aspect. Like,
Hell, you could have incorporated that. You could have incorporated Super Bell Subway. Super Bell Subway would have been
Yeah.
fucking insane with Mario Kart World's new trick system.
Have that connect between Crown City and Peach's Castle or something.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Like, here, again, I'm not going to be that person. I'm not going to be like everybody on the internet right now going, World is actually the worst Mario Kart. It is absolutely horrendous and awful. I don't think it's bad. It's nowhere near a bad Mario
Just
Kart.
you wait till
it's a
Mario
good-
Kart 3D World.
I think it's great, but yeah.
I mean, I'll still spit out my hot take. I honestly think it's on even ground with Mario Kart 8 Deluxe right now.
I think they could stand toe to toe.
I can see that, but I don't know. I like the open world aspect, but there should have been more to it. And yeah, I don't know. I think my thing of why I prefer 8 slightly more is that it just feels like a tighter experience. World at
Yeah, well,
points feels
absolutely.
World at points feels just a little too bloated for its own good.
Not to mention, there are so many fucking courses to choose between from in 8. Especially 8 Deluxe with the Boost Course Pass. That's 96 courses. Compared to,
That's
World's
fair, but-
current, what, 31?
Well, 8 Deluxe also had like the booster pass helping out with that, so I don't think that's like entirely
Yeah.
fair.
And also, to be fair,
It's already-
I do feel we are going to get DLC with World though, which will be fine.
Oh, for
but
sure.
yeah,
I get the feeling, like, give it a couple months from now, we're likely going to get it direct from Nintendo saying, hey, there's more coming to Mario Kart World.
But wait, there's
more
more.
courses, more characters, more costumes, hopefully more for fucking DK and Pauline for all I care.
God forbid
That would
we
be
give
nice.
more costumes to DK and Pauline. God forbid we give more costumes to Mario or the babies.
What's that you say? Baby Pauline?
No!
You know what? We do have Kid Pauline in a Bonanza, so there is a non-0% chance they could make her a racer.
Just name her Polly.
Wah!
Hey!
No! Wah! Luigi. What the fuck?
Waluigi minus Waluigi.
by the way, I love this course in this game. I think it's fantastic.
Everybody loves Waluigi pinball.
It's a good day.
Yeah, Waluigi. Like, honestly, you could remove Waluigi from the pinball; it'd still be a great course.
You know what we?
In
You
fact,
know
you
what
could
we
just
just
make a pinball
need?
table model after Waluigi pinball.
Honestly, yeah, that's my whole thing. I just want an actual pinball table to like base off of Waluigi pinball.
And have Waluigi as the bouncer for the pinball table. Gotta pay $5.55 plus tax.
Also, hey, an actual 3D model.
Actually, it's funny because wasn't it a 3D model in DS as well?
I mean,
thought
there's
it was
a 3D
just a
model
2D.
of Waluigi looming over the table.
I thought it was just
Yes,
a 2D
there was.
sprite in 3DS.
No,
Never
it's-
Well,
mind.
no,
But-
the 2D image is an 8 Deluxe.
Yeah, it's like a
Oh,
cardboard
right,
cutout.
right, for the Waluigi. I thought you were talking about the pinballs for a moment.
No, I am talking about the pinballs.
Oh.
Oh, okay. I'll be real. I honestly don't mind the change in the booster course pass where they made the Waluigi image a 2D object that kind of just has its face moving around.
Yeah.
Kind of like a
I don't know.
cardboard cutout that kind of befits Waluigi's like lesser than Wario status.
Yeah, and then I honestly think it kind of looks nicer than the scary looking 3D model right there, just staring out in the distance.
So what I think would
Haven't you ever played a pinball table where it has like figurines standing in them?
Oh, of
Yeah.
course.
You know-
I own one.
Like Little View Madness, No Good Gophers.
Like Family Guy at the pinball table?
Or South Park.
I own a pinball
Park
machine,
pinball
though we gotta
table,
fix
yeah.
it.
Aw. You know what I think would make an interesting, like, update should they decide to bring back Waluigi Pinball? Like, take the idea that 8 Deluxe had where it's like a cardboard cutout with the bobbing head, but make the cardboard itself, like, even cruder, almost like Waluigi, like, handmade it himself.
Just like completely made out of plywood.
Honestly, with all the glamour we see right now, I could totally see, like, a newer version of Waluigi Pinball trying to go for a more cheaper pinball aesthetic.
Make it look as if the Eds made it.
No. I got it. Make it those gumball pinball machines that you find at
Oh,
like
no.
Little Caesars and all that.
The grocery
The-
store
Yeah.
pinball machine.
No, the Little Caesars pinball machines. You know the ones that I'm
I
talking
remember
about.
they had one of those at like a KFC that I went to as a kid. It was like baseball
KFC.
themed.
Oh boy.
Oh
Yeah.
damn!
They had a
They-
pinball table where it was like baseball themed and you get gumballs out of it.
They do not want you to win this one. Holy shit!
No, they don't.
Stupid Yoshi.
It's
Oh, we
like
also
KFC
gonna-
You guys saw the
against
chance.
Wiggler Wednesday or something.
Are we also gonna forget the fact that when Wiggler gets hit, it gets pissed?
I love that.
Yeah, I
That's
saw
a
that.
great
I
detail.
like that detail, and I like that they kept that actually in World, I believe.
I kind of wish your speed got boosted when he was angry though.
You know, that would be amusing, honestly.
But then again, that would feel more like a special ability thing.
With this satisfying victory, maybe one day Wiggler will finally evolve into a Flutter like he was destined to be.
One day.
Maybe someday.
Like, no joke, for the next Mario Kart, they should absolutely do that. Like, fuck Wiggler, just change into a Flutter instead.
Oh, yeah.
Let him evolve!
They are never going to acknowledge Flutter ever again. We have to let it go.
They're never going to let the babies grow up.
Not true, Flutter was a thing in Super Mario Party.
Oh, I don't even have that one, so you know, fair.
Me neither.
Yeah, look at him go.
Fair enough. I mean, honestly, nowadays there's no real point to playing Super Mario Party base just because it's slow as molasses.
Banan.
Yeah, not to mention we have Jamboree.
It really is a shame, though, that some of the characters that did get added to Super Mario Party didn't return for Jamboree, like the Hammer Brother, Tri-Bones, Diddy Kong.
But they're back in World.
No, we're talking about Mario
I
Party.
mean,
Yeah,
we're talking about Mario Party.
Yeah. It's still Mario.
Anyway, you know what? We've kept you waiting long enough. Let's get you in there, DK.
Look at
You better
those
give him like the
eyes.
stinkiest little go-kart possible.
Actually, I forget.
Honestly,
It's-
Yes!
Birthday girl. Put him in the birthday,
Yeah, birthday
girl.
girl.
oh my god,
It's
he
my
would.
birthday.
And give him like sponge tires.
You know what? I wish I would.
made of wood.
Sponge tires. You know what? Fair. Well, it's made of wood. You know what? He's doing this for little Polly.
Yeah. Actually, I forget. Like
This is
it's-
his Wreck-It Ralph moment.
Here we go!
Actually, wait a minute.
There it is. Like I thought we were. I was asking if you were switching to DK because the next cup
If you
has
want
course in it or not.
if you want to skip ahead, I won't judge you.
I will.
You know what? No, we'll save DK for later.
God damn it!
Let's make Wario ride this thing.
Why is Wario an unlockable character?
I want.
Yeah. So the funny thing about Mario Kart 7 is that its default
By the way-
is the exact same. Say for.
Oh, what's up?
No, start playing and I'll
Shot
tell
it
you.
very quickly. What's up? Oh,
All right.
what's
I'm
wrong?
the birthday girl.
I
No,
know
it's
the
not.
face thing, but
It's not something that's wrong, but finish what you... you know what, I'll just say it really quick. This is probably my second favorite course in the game. I'm going to be a weirdo.
This
I like
is
this
my
one.
first favorite course in the game.
Oh, perfect.
Very
Good.
nice.
I'm not alone.
All right. Continue, James, about the original
Sorry.
roster.
But you guys asked what my favorite course
Yeah,
was.
you're right, and we got that answer now. Back to you, James.
That's it?
So,
Yes. That's all you get to,
you're free to go, Weaker.
that's all you get. That's all you get to talk about for the time being until I hear James talk. Go ahead, James.
So, what was I saying? So Mario Kart 7 made the interesting decision of having the base roster comprised of literally, say for like one minor exception, the exact same roster from Super Mario Kart.
Oh, that's
So
cute.
like Mario, Luigi, Peach, Yoshi, Koopa Troopa. No Junior, but DK's there, obviously.
I mean, DK 's
Bowser
there.
and... did I miss anyone?
Yoshi?
And yes,
yeah,
Yoshi.
yeah.
Or Toad, or you know exactly what I mean. Everyone else you have to unlock though, and the only way to unlock them in Mario Kart 7 is to
How do you
beat all the cups in 150cc.
Oh, okay.
You know, it just hit me. We went all this way without making mention of the big gimmick that Mario Kart 7 introduced, and that is still used in the games. Water-based driving and gliding.
Yeah, we
Right.
didn't mention that.
So, I mean, gliding is definitely still used nowadays. Though I do appreciate with World they made it as opposed to gliders, they just retrofitted the carts to look like
Wings?
they have like airplane modes basically. Yeah, they
give them
gave them
jet
wings.
wings.
And honestly, I think that's just a better chase because I always thought of the glider physics for 7 and 8 Deluxe were not so much wonky, but I don't know, they didn't feel quite as right.
Oh, what the hell?
Ow.
Well, at least Mario got hit.
Admittedly, I think the glider physics in 8 Deluxe especially are like the base, like it's what I consider like what feels really good in terms of like gameplay. Whereas in World, it just kind of feels like like a new thing to just like learn.
Right. Also, I just realized Mario Kart 8 did a change for the better in that when you get inked by the blooper, if you land in water or get a really massive speed boost, the ink just washes off like quickly.
That's neat. I don't pay attention. Does World carry that over as well?
I forgot.
Yes.
Oh.
Oh, you gotta be shitting me! Ah!
Oh.
Why?
Wario's underwater!
Why do you do this to Wario?
Y stands for water, by the way.
This is the last time I take a bath.
By the way, did you ever notice that the clouds in the bushes look exactly the same?
Oh! I thought you were gonna bump into that
Clouds with
Goomba
the-
costume.
Like the clouds of the frickin' bushes.
Like, literally in this case.
So you know what? That begs the question: are the bushes as fluffy as clouds, or are the clouds as scraggly as bushes?
Well, let's go up
Yes.
into the sky and find out for ourselves.
Yeah, let's go Sky Garden.
Which unfortunately is not in Mario Kart 7.
Damn.
I wish that was brought back.
Oh, wow.
Curses.
What have they done to my ship?
My whole armada. I don't know why I sound like that.
It's gone!
I paid a handsome sum for that yacht.
Yeah, I still love this truck.
Wario
I'm glad it came back.
Shipyard.
I'm glad it came back. I was surprised.
Just and backing
I
up
like the-
just to go ahead.
I was just gonna say, like, I like the ghostly effect that they give it in World.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it feels
like-
a lot more spooky in Worlds than it does here.
And yeah,
Yeah.
oh yeah, and the fact that they replaced this this bonefish mouth with a Wario ship mouth now.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Based on
ultimate.
Captain Wario.
Yeah, effect. Sorry, go ahead, James.
Though there is one thing that I am slightly... I'm a little disappointed that they got rid of in Mario Kart World, and it's a very specific Wario picture you can find of him in his ball hat from Super Mario Land 3.
Let's see.
Tiny.
Like right there,
Oh.
when you're entering the cannon.
That's cute.
Like, you could barely see it, but it's there.
Okay. I was gonna say.
It's
Admittedly,
there. Trust me. Trust me.
I was gonna say
I
that
will
this is
say-
reminding me.
Oh, shit!
No water this time. I was
why
saying,
didn't I fall into the water? Why did I
this-
install this bottom of this
this re-
pit?
Yes,
I
Logan.
was gonna say that no worries. I totally thought I was gonna wall run there too. Number two, Just to kind of bring it up again, when we finally get around to covering World, it's on our to-do list. We're almost there.
Destroy Mario!
We're very close.
Mario.
Is the fact that I love and still maybe impressed the wrong word. Basically, I am still impressed
Amused?
with how they managed to amused probably that they were able to fit. Like when they say Wario Shipyard, you're like, oh, okay, it's just gonna be a course that yeah. It's like, oh yeah, cool. It's gonna be a course that has the same rendition of Wario. No, they, in the midst of their open world stuff, fit the entire track layout of Wario Shipyard more or less.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Same with Shy Guy Bazaar. Like you absolutely see the familiarity there.
Though it obviously changes completely because now you're not actually traveling under the water, you're actually above it.
Right.
Yeah, with fancy new jet skis.
Which I have no problem with. Kind of, it's like for more.
Want that red shell though.
I had a feeling that would happen.
Damn. What was I gonna say? So it's you guys find it funny how Mario Kart 8 came around and copied F-Zero's homework. Then you got Mario Kart World that copied off of Wave Race's homework.
Interesting.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh!
Next,
It's like they're
we-
condensing all of their racing games into one.
You know,
Yeah.
if they keep up the subtle trend of Mario ripping off other racers, I want to see what they rip off of Crash Team Racing.
Oh Christ. I mean, it's arguable that Mario Kart World kind of aped some of CTR, namely with the bounciness of the karts now.
Maybe. I mean, I don't personally see it, but like, I think it'd just be an amusing thing to ponder.
Honestly, it's something that you feel more than you see.
Oh shit! How did I end up here?
How did I end up in the big city?
I gotta get out of here. I'm wanted by the authorities.
Are you ready?
No.
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 I said, are you ready?
Yeah.
I can see your future.
You're not my friend on the other side, you shelled idiot.
Would you care to shake a sinner's hand?
Freaking Bowser, that'd be wacky.
Why can't we have a universe with Keith David Bowser?
I mean, like, I love Keith David, but I don't know if that would work.
Alright, go ahead.
I feel for more of a frightening posing Bowser, but other than
Honestly, you know what?
Wait,
No.
Wait, well, guys.
Oh, what's up,
What
man?
is it, Icky?
I would like to say, Icky, come on, man. I'd like to say something.
Okay, first you.
Fuck's sake. Sorry. My whole thing, honestly, Keith David in a Mario property, like a lot of people have been saying King Boo and stuff like that. Honestly, for me, why not King K. Rool in a Donkey Kong movie?
That would be amusing.
I would be amused about that. Yeah, I would like that.
I would be open to it.
I would be amused if the only voice I can hear King K. Rool in, like mentally projecting at least, is the fucking cartoon voice.
Oh yeah, good old.
That's
Benedict
all I
Cable.
could think of when I think King K. Rool saying stuff.
isn't that most people?
Yeah.
Welcome to Bowser City, or as it was previously called, Epcowser.
Bowser.
Damn it.
No, Ep
And you know
Koopa.
what? Just talking about, I don't know if I mentioned this in another video, but one voice I always imagined like a movie Cruel would have. Keep in mind, I had this in mind before he passed away. I always liked the idea of Ken Page as King Cruel.
That would be.
Yeah, he would have been a very fitting King K. Rool.
Oogie Boogie. Oogie Boogie. Oogie Boogie.
Oh! That would have been amusing, actually. Wow.
Here in Neo Bowser City, we have rain 24/7 with a lightning storm every 5 o'clock.
What?
And no umbrellas.
He's mean. He's gonna be like Matt and I.
Why?
Wait, why?
We're gonna go. It's gonna be pouring down rain. We're gonna buy umbrellas just in case. And the minute we finish the transaction of purchasing the umbrella with Bowser's
rain's
freaking
like,
face
"Oh,
on it,
Bowser
the
say
storm's
no."
all. No, it'll be worse, Icky. The minute we buy the umbrellas with Bowser's face on it, he'll flip the switch and it won't rain for the remainder of our trip.
Yeah, no. In case you're wondering,
Welcome to Scotland, didn't
that actually happened when we went to Universal. It was raining. We bought umbrellas, and then the second we bought them, literally the rain stopped. However, the umbrellas did come in handy the next day when we had to sit in line in the fucking sun for 7 hours.
Oh, yeah, no,
that's
that did
good.
help.
I mean, yeah, at that
know
point, at that point, forget umbrellas. You could just treat them more so as parasols.
Yeah.
Now here we have
Oh,
probably
yeah.
one of the most infamous courses in Mario Kart 7 history. And it's a course that I absolutely love.
Why is it infamous?
The Wi-Fi community, basically the online play for this, well, basically any version of this course before a certain update was like, there's a glitch you could pull off near the castle area with a mushroom,
Yep.
and it allows you to basically skip a massive chunk of the track.
Oh dear.
That's right. I remember hearing a story that apparently this game did get a very specific shortcut patched out.
And it was really easy to pull off too. I should know because I did too.
Yeah, I've managed.
You know, that does make me wonder, like, if
Suck on that, losers!
You pulled the
does
same
make-
shit I did in WoW.
Joke's on you! I don't believe in God. I believe in money.
You were saying, Steve?
that does make me wonder, and I should bring that up. I wonder if this emulated version James is playing is pre or post patching that out.
Let's find out.
Well, you have to get a
Actually, you
mushroom
need a
first.
mushroom in order to do it.
Yeah, I need a mushroom, which listen, I hate to burst your bubble, but I'm currently broke.
Oh,
I have
yeah.
to burst my own bubble, but then I drown.
Actually,
that'll do.
remember.
Happy
Actually,
birthday,
I remember
Luigi!
I remember the, I remember the
Yes,
shortcut in the first section as well. Before you go into the cave area, it was a specific spot. You have to use the mushroom to just, die, and then immediately transported to that side of the castle.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the shortcut I was thinking.
That was the
of.
shortcut.
Oh, I see.
Thank you for the clarification.
I see. So the idea is that you fall into the pit, but your checkpoint, like, data gets completely screwed, so Lackey 2 puts you on the wrong side of where he should have placed you.
It's a specific spot to it.
Wow.
Also, I love how this course ends, just like this massive gliding section.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Coming in
Get a
for
load of
landing. And oh yeah, and as James, oh my gosh,
I would have
And it-
loved if you got hit right as you crossed
freaking
the finish
pincered
line.
both of them. And as James was showing off there, that is actually an interesting detail to keep in mind with the gliding mechanic. Ever since this game, of course, is if you can land just on a ramp's edge to jump, you can actually extend your glide.
Same
It's
goes
very
if you hit a
Happy
boost pad
birthday
that's
to
next to
me!
the ramp.
Happy birthday to me! Happy birthday to the birthday girl! Happy birthday to me! Now where's my presents?
Fork 'em over, boys!
Where's my cake? What kind of cake
I
is
can
it?
imagine, about Wario in just like a little girl's dress. It's like,
Get in the car, boys. We're going to the mall.
What?
no, that's not a little girl. That's Regina George.
Get in, losers.
No, that's Princess Shakora if you didn't get enough treasures.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
I just got reminded of something actually, because we mentioned the customization not long ago. Not counting myself because I've did it, of course. Who here got all the gold parts?
Not in this game, no.
I did.
Listen. I like this game. I'm not fucking insane. So,
Listen, the only times I did that was actually when I was going to school.
I forget. Didn't you have to beat all the staff ghosts in order to get one of the gold parts?
That's one of them, as well as another one where you have to get if I remember, 20,000 fucking coins. Let me
That
see the
sounds about
requirements.
If I remember correctly, I either got the glider or the wheels. I can't remember which one, but I remember I wasn't able to get the gold standard.
You know, this whole notion of like how obtuse some of these card pieces are to get kind of makes me think it's actually a blessing in disguise that they nixed the idea completely in World.
Well, here's the thing. Most of the cart pieces that you can get in this game are unlocked via the coins that you collect. But only because you get like a cap of 10 per course. It takes a while.
And I want to say it wasn't until Mario Kart 8 where you could technically where they kind of ignored the cap and
Well,
let
if
you
it's
collect
trim-
as many coins as you can.
Well, I mean, in Mario Kart World, they extended the cap from 10 to 20 in the
Well,
courses.
Well, no, that's
But
what I
in-
mean. That's
but
not
in
what I
free
mean.
roam, in free roam you could collect as many as you want.
Well, see, that's not what I'm talking about. What I'm talking about here is that in like, it's kind of been a thing. Like, obviously, with Mario Kart 7, yeah, no, you collect coins. That's how you get like all the additional kart parts. Though I'm partially convinced it takes longer to get them all in 7 than it does in like the later games, because I think in this game they actually do pay attention to the hard cap. Like you can only get like 10 per course, and that's pretty much all there is to it. Whereas later entries, kind of like, obviously, yeah, there is still the cap for like races, but you can still collect like a shit ton of coins, like as many as you can, and that would lead to a much quicker unlocks.
Thank God.
You know, I don't know if this is just the visuals playing tricks on me, but this feels really slow for 150.
A little, yeah.
It's probably because you're thinking of the Mario Kart Tour or Mario Kart 8 Deluxe version of this course, which is way faster.
Well, it's also shorter.
Well, it's also because it has a different kind of layout, too.
Right, like you're actually driving on the train tracks for at least one of the laps.
All right, I'm
Though
looking at
I do kind of agree with you though. In fact, I think that's probably one slight, downside I will say with Mario Kart 7. At its fastest, 150cc doesn't feel quite as fast as like certain other Mario Karts.
Especially without 200cc.
Right.
Yeah. And I did look it up
Key
just in
to you
case.
piece of crap.
I did look at the requirements, and I was right about one of them.
What's that?
For the Gold Glider, it can be unlocked by collecting 10,000 coins or 100 people from street passing. The Gold Car
right, the street passes
requires... Yeah.
Yeah, you
the
remember
Gold
when
Car
Street Pass was a
requires...
thing?
It still is a thing, technically.
Yes. The Gold Card requires 20,000 from the coins, or from the VR you have to get 10,000 VR or higher. And for the Gold Wheels, it has to be unlocked for at least 1 star for each Grand Prix, or 15,000 coins.
Okay.
Huh. So it's an either-or kind of thing.
It's either or. But the Golden Card takes a fucking while.
Also, I forgot how foggy they made DK Pass in 7.
The one
yeah.
thing I like about
Oh,
DK
yeah.
Pass in both DS and 7 is that starting from the second lap, the snow actually starts to dissipate and the weather becomes clearer.
Which is neat.
It's a nice touch. Also, I forget if they preserved the secret item box up there on that hill.
Not sure.
I think it's still there, but they changed it from giving away just mushrooms and stars to just whatever item.
So they just treat it like any other like item box you normally find.
Yep.
Honestly, I forgot that Mario Kart DS actually had item boxes that gave you very specific items you can find them.
I think that was the only one.
It was one of the few.
Were there others?
I don't remember off the top of my head.
I'm starting to realize this cart combo may have been a terrible idea.
I mean, Peach is the girly girl, and Daisy's the unhinged coffee maniac.
Good.
Sometimes.
Good.
Why
I like
don't
my
we
coffee
check out
maniacs.
that? Oh dear.
Oh god!
Oh boy.
Oh
And
my.
Peach as
Oh,
a
let's
fucking
just get this
star
over with.
maniac.
To hell with the Alpines!
Oh, actually, hang on a second. This is interesting. Like,
It's too cold!
We were just mentioning Keith David earlier. Apparently, he's getting his own star on the Walk of Fame.
Nice!
I shared that earlier, and I'm his reaction was so what's the word? Wholesome.
Yeah.
Very well deserved. Oof! Fucking snowman.
Why were you picked to be playable in Mario Kart World?
Yes.
Why were you picked over
Mr. Blizzard.
generating over Ninja? Why isn't Ninja playable but Snowman is?
That's a good point. I almost forgot that Ninja wasn't in the roster.
Yeah, no, Ninja should be.
Sad.
I like Ninja.
Yeah.
Oof! Not again!
Goodbye, Cruel World.
Yeah, they'll add a Ninja, but he'll be an NPC racer that doesn't get any outfits.
Oh, come on!
Oh, you mean like the rest of them?
Right.
Which is weird because I'm pretty sure Ninja has at least like 1 or 2 alternate costumes in Tour.
Honestly, that's something that
Look it up.
that is something that I hope they do give us eventually when it comes to like post-game updates for World that they give all the NPC drivers at least one outfit.
At least one, because they are sorely missing out.
Oh boy.
Yeah, this was a bad
Man.
card combo to pick.
You did
damn.
well.
Well, yeah, maybe you can still pull it out.
Yeah, I mean, this was only the second course?
Yeah, and I'm still in third. I guess I'm not that far down the rankings. Maybe I can turn this around. But
I
it also
believe-
requires screwing the shit out of DK and or Lakitu.
That's what you think, but that's not over yet.
I believe in yous.
Okay, so looking at the costumes in Tour, we could have gotten Cowboy Pauline, we could have gotten Master Chef Luigi, we could have gotten King of All Cosmos Mario.
King of all Cosmos Mario. You
That's
mean
that's like
Prince
the king
costume?
I was about to say
Yeah,
that's the king
no,
outfit
the
that
king
you got from
costume.
Odyssey, right?
We could have gotten Chef Shy Guy,
I was about to
we could have
joke.
gotten King Babam and Santa Claus Bowser,
We could have gotten Disco Pauline.
we could have gotten Meowser.
Oh,
What's
was
up,
about to-
Doug?
I was about to jokingly say we got King Mario, we got Chef Luigi, we got King Boo. Where's the real King Boo?
Yeah.
that'd be nice too.
I mean, the real King Boo is in
like-
the real King Boo is in Tour.
Well, but he's not
Not-
World.
not in
That's
World.
the point.
That was the
Yeah.
point, Nicky.
But I like Dapper Boo. Dapper Boo's cool.
Listen,
I mean,
you can
Dapper
keep
Boo's
that. I want
fun,
the real
but-
king.
He's a gentle Boo.
I want the
I
real
mean,
king.
listen, who says he can't have both outfits?
I
Yeah,
can't
that'd be
believe it.
interesting.
It's like his makeup phase.
You know, not for nothing, but Daisy Cruz in 7 at least kind of feels barren compared to 8 and even the GameCube version.
A little, yeah. Ah, God.
Oh,
Oh my god! Fucking Kidu though.
Yeah,
That was Rosalina.
well, I mean, granted, Lakitu is far ahead.
We could have gotten
But
Valentine
long.
Pauline. We could have gotten Koala Baby Mario.
Oh wow, they were that close. Or
We
wait,
could have gotten the Brooklyn Dodgers Mario.
Dodgers Mario.
We could have gotten Golf USA Mario and Luigi.
yeah, that would have been nice to have.
We could have gotten Hollandaise
Actually-
Rosalina.
You know what? Fucking speaking of that, whatever happened to Mario Golf? That kind of just petered out. That disappeared.
I mean, it was true to its name. It was super rushed.
Yeah.
But yeah, like honestly, that, I think we talked about this, but I guess I want to ask you guys, like when it comes to like the Mario Sports, what do you guys predict will be like the next Mario Sports title we see for the Switch 2?
Well, we are getting Strikers.
Oops.
So you
Wait a
know.
fucking second.
Well, I mean like new sports games.
Yeah, I know.
I feel bamboozled.
Why?
Why?
Apparently, Ninja was not a playable racer in Mario Kart Tour.
Oh no.
I was just thinking of a bunch of different Shy Guys in costumes.
Yeah. Hey, remember when that whole Ninja Raceway area was supposed to be Wario themed?
Yeah.
I mean, it kind of is. It's just
Yeah, but they-
Ninja Hideaway, not
Yeah, but then it
Mario.
kind of got retrofitted to be more Shy Guy themed for whatever reason.
I mean, not really. There's still the garlic clove.
But I think
But-
he means like the fact that like there's no Cat and Anna there.
By the way,
Oh, I
no,
don't
Cat and
think-
Anna
I mean,
weren't
even-
even in. They weren't even in the original version of Ninja Hideaway.
I mean, if not that, I would just say, tell me you wouldn't want to see a Ninja Warrior.
that is fair.
Would
That
like
is
to
fair.
see
That
Ninja Warrior.
Look
that'd
at
be
my
funny.
physique.
Also, to answer your question, Steve, fuck it. You know what? I'm gonna go on a limb and say I want another fucking hoops 3-on-3. Give it to us, motherfuckers.
Now with more Zidane and Final Fantasy IX represented, dude, that would be fucking awesome.
Cool, and you know what? I just realized that could work, and you want to know why? Because they could easily have it so that the dribbling uses the Joy-Con mouse.
Hey.
Because the IR sensor would be able to read distance, so
I like
you actually
it, I
would
like
have
it.
to. You would actually have to make the motion of dribbling and be able to read it.
I like it a lot, in fact.
I like the cut of this guy's jib.
Yeah, no.
I
welcome.
like it. What do
Too
you
many
think?
words.
You know, just imagine it now. You have Zidane on basketball. Aerith on Dodgeball.
I guess that also is just
I-
a matter
And there
of
she
like
goes with
would
the
they-
chair!
You know that. I guess that would also just depend on like if they even want to have like actual like main Final Fantasy characters there, not just like the Mario fight versions they have.
I'm going to be that person. Why not both? Because I do want like some representation of the mainline Final Fantasy games, but I really like those Mario fight versions of Final Fantasy characters. Like,
I mean,
really.
listen, there's no getting rid of the Mario-fied White Mages. There is no way that they're gonna
I love
get rid of
her.
that.
She's so cute.
Yeah, she's a fun design.
You're never going to get rid of Mario 5 Black Mage for me. That is a
There's-
badass fucking design.
Oh, yeah,
That's a
that-
good one, too.
Just real quick, a
You
joke
can
I
take
had.
or leave the ninja.
Yeah.
But you know
just
what?
real-
Maybe you know.
Oh, yes, yes, I.
Just real quick, like that, I like the design too, but whenever I see like the Mario fight White Ninja, I'm just always thinking we have Rosalina at home.
White mage.
You mean the White Mage?
White Ninja.
I mean, okay, granted. I remember that there is an alt for the ninja that does have a majority white, kind of like Joe Musashi.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, I
thought
did
that
say
was
ninja.
blue.
I'm an idiot.
Yeah.
Or maybe I could have sworn he had a white costume as well, but no matter.
But
You're
yeah,
good,
no,
don't worry.
I do like the white mage in that game.
Oh
And
no!
Didn't that come
Dang.
out before Galaxy though?
Hoops around 3, I think
yes.
so.
Yeah, 2006.
Yeah, no, it came out before Galaxy. Meaning
The
that
little sport
technically it should be when we look at Rosalina, we have Mario fight White Mage at home.
Yeah,
Oh my gosh.
I mean, we really think about it, it's true.
I'm not
We
ready.
could have had Dr. Bowser.
That's Mr. Dr.
We could have had Gladiator Kong.
We could have had every character dress up like a doctor, even Dr. Dolph. Oh wait, that's right, Dr.
We
Dolph
could have
was a
had
thing.
gold-plated Wiggler.
You know what? Just considering the circumstances piled against you, I think that second place was a nice pullback.
Yeah, I'd say so. And you know what? I just realized I think Rainbow Road is going to be in the Special Cup, so we'll do one more Lightning Cup centric thing. You know what? I'll bring out the little dork that beat me.
Only because I won the last course.
Mushroom wheels.
Why
There's
is
four
he-
toads?
What?
There's just four toads underneath the wheel, like like turning on crazy.
Also, I didn't know Lakitu was fucking Mickey Mouse now, but I guess.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, I used to like to imagine it that this Lakitu here is like a offspring of the flagman Lakitu. I mean, take your son to work day sort of thing.
Honestly,
Yeah, he's little brother because he has a red shell instead of blue.
honestly, know what would be great if Chris Diamantopoulos played a Lakitu in the next Mario movie or something.
Oh,
be
that'd be
fun.
kind of silly.
Who's he?
He's
he's
Mickey
the
Mouse
Mickey.
from the Mickey shorts.
Oh.
The
Yeah.
Paul Rudd
Oh
shorts.
wait, that's right. They both had a Rainbow Road. You
Yeah,
know what?
they
No,
both
it would still make sense for the special cup to be the last one we do.
Okay.
Hey Logan, it's
What?
Coop and Cape again.
Oh yeah.
Play the sound, Doug.
It's Koopa Cape. Tell a friend.
Yay. I will say I still like I like this version because I think they improved the handling and I still love riding downstream.
Agreed.
It's a little bit weird though that they fundamentally changed the underwater tube section, and they never
now you're-
really changed it back since.
Yeah, like now you're completely underwater.
Also, that Koopa logo on top of the cave entrance frightens me. It's like a primal fear of Chuck E. Cheese looking down upon you as you play his games.
Just a reminder, James, you gotta turn. Yeah, turn. But you know that you turn right.
That's right.
Turn left.
That's your left.
I don't believe
turn
it.
to your right. That's your right.
I can't believe it. He managed to turn left.
I can't believe this son of a bitch was right.
And look, all the cheap that will get to ride on a go-kart many years from now. Ow.
Yeah. Oh boy.
One of them saw these little dorks in go-karts and bumper cars, and it was like, that's gonna be me someday.
I hate these cheaps. I spit on them.
I spit on them while they swim in the water. So I spit
tried to
in
spit
out the
on-
water.
You try to spit on them, but you're underwater, so the spit don't really travel far.
Curses, they're right. But yeah, I mean, we're kind of getting to the end of this so far. What was yours?
God. Did
Oh,
you
what-
see that?
Freaking Honey Queen got massacred.
Yeah.
No, like that first fireball was like, where did that come from?
And that's
But
why
yeah,
she
what-
died for Tom.
So what? So overall, what would you say your experiences with this one has been like, James?
Again, still a solid time. Like, there's really nothing inherently wrong with it. Like, I do still think at the end of the day, Mario Kart 7 is super solid. Though I would definitely say of the entire Mario Kart like pantheon, it probably ranks a little higher than the middle of that totem pole.
Okay.
I'd rank it higher than Mario Kart 64, but lower than Mario Kart Wii.
As someone who's grown up with Mario Kart 64, I'd probably still play that over 7. If I were to listen, I know its controls have aged like ass, but there's still a charm to its rustic nature.
There's charm to it to a point where I just can't get back into the groove of like the movie. It feels so slippery. And keep in mind, I grew up with Mario Kart 64 as well. Like, it was one of the biggest pastimes between me and my sister and my papa.
I think it's called now being spoiled with the newer games.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's also because of that why I'm not, like... Honestly, as far as, like, Mario Karts, I probably would have a harder time going back to. It's probably DS, just because I need that trick system. Like, I need it bad for a game that's already that well-polished.
Yeah.
It's
I think
weird,
that-
because
Oh.
I could go back to
Nice.
DS just fine.
But
And you know what it is? I also think the graphics age like trash.
yeah, it's true.
You are hitting
I-
You are hitting every single box for Doug to eventually hunt you down. Like you are
Listen,
towing
he's
a
gonna have-
fine line.
Listen, he's gonna have all the opportunities he can to do that when we do Mario Kart 8.
True, but no, the trick system is, I think, very like it's important for me to also have as well. I think it helps it helps like boost the experience. And oh yeah, Dino
Dinosaur.
Jungle.
Yeah,
People just don't like skidding.
Before it got converted into a Jurassic Park.
Yeah.
Right.
Also, I will say, I don't know, it's a bit tricky for me.
Oh my god!
I'm sorry, was
Play
that
the-
supposed to be a pun or something?
Yes.
Play the
Yes.
monkey music.
No. Wait.
Well, the DK
And-
course.
So
Yeah,
I
it is.
gotta be
Yeah, actually,
completely
real quick,
honest.
it is actually funny that the monkey meme music is Dino Jungle's theme. I think.
Wait, what monkey music?
Remember remember it's like it shows everybody. It shows the classic like Darwinian evolution chart, and then like one person, and then they mirror the last image of the guy at the end, and he's like, "No, go back. I want to be monkey."
Monkey.
It's just a
I want
monkey,
to go.
and then it's just a monkey like just spinning and like on a pole, just spinning around and around. I'll find it for you. Hang
It's
on.
fun. It's fun.
This is, honestly, that sounds like a meme I've barely seen much of.
All right, I'll show it to you
See,
after this.
when you say monkey meme, the only thing I could think of is the fucking, like, Mario World credits.
Oh, no, I still love that one. I showed that to all of them.
Where everyone's just spinning around in a circle, the
Yeah.
summoning ritual.
Yeah.
Like a fucking cult.
Look at that dog dance.
I'm so
Okay.
glad that Dream Barbecue brought that back.
I found. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so. Oh, that's right. That's right. That's right. I do know that's still on my to-do list to show off Chapter 1 eventually. I'm still waiting for the rest of the game though.
But Logie,
Don't call me Logie. You haven't earned that
he's got a
yet.
birthday coming up.
You
yet.
haven't owned that yet.
Well, I was about to say, like, the,
Oh,
Never mind the many other times that he did call him Loki.
Oh, that's
I was about to
true.
say, I thought Nikki did call him that once before. I guess by
I
that
did.
nature, like, does
He
it?
did.
By that
I'm
nature, does
stoked.
it? Buzz?
Why is it a problem now?
I don't know.
You
I
know,
think it's
you know what? It's kind of the same. It's kind of the same thing as us calling Iki Ichabod all the time.
Oh.
But very late in, did Iki actually say, "That's not even my name"? What the fuck are you talking about?
Or like Yordi.
Well, you know, well, first off, there's a difference. I've been saying Ichabod, you know, like the actual name. You're the one
Who the
that
fuck
adds
is
the
Ichabod?
to it.
From
Yeah, Ichabod Crane.
yeah, Ichabod Crane.
Ichabod Crane.
Ichabod
From Sleepy
Crane.
Hollow.
No, not. But no, not a crane.
But would you say
I'm
no?
not, I'm not certified construction equipment.
But would you
Oh, just
say?
give it some time. Listen, give it some time, Iki. Eventually, you'll lose your head.
But would you
No!
say? But Icky, would you say no to a delicious turkey dinner cooked for you by somebody that you were tutoring?
Yes, because I don't like turkey.
Another
fair enough.
thing is the whole like thing of like Logan not being called Logie by Icky. Does that mean it bothered you the few times I called you Logie?
No, you were in there. You're fine. No, I'm just saying really
Okay.
quick, backing up there, that was hilarious because that was the perfect like wind up of the speed boost going and before us. Just a simple just smack across DK's face of no get back there.
Also, too,
He's gonna
You
be
get
killing
back
that.
there. This is the monkey meme course. You stay in it.
Damn. All right, and I did find the meme. I will show you all as soon as the session's over.
There
we are.
Red Fortress.
A legend returns.
So I will. So I am actually curious.
But
So I-
throne awaits.
So I will say, I'm actually curious. The trick system aside, because I think that absolutely enhances this this course even further. What is it about Airship Fortress that gravitates to you so, Doug?
I just love it, man.
Yeah.
Fair
I
enough,
mean,
fair
like, it
enough.
is from DS, and he did say that was, like, one of his favorite games in the series.
Nah,
Not
that's
to
true.
mention, like, each time they bring this course back, they really don't change that much with it.
It's
Let's talk
solid.
about a few things.
Oh,
like
Rocky
changing
wrenches.
the Rocky wrenches into Monty Mole types.
Oh yeah.
And then revert back to that with Mario Kart World.
I mean, they're still Rocky Wrenches.
Actually, no, like, they reverted them back to their original designs as early as the Booster Course Pass.
And I like that they enhanced that
They did
previous
bring
room
this
we were
back for
in.
the Booster Course Pass, though, didn't they?
Well, no, but you can't find Rocky wrenches in other levels.
And I like that they in World I like that they enhanced that previous room we were in with the fire jets to like show the actual like bullet bill
Also-
assembly line.
what the fuck
Yeah, that's-
was? What the fuck was that Joker hell laugh that Lakitu did? What was that?
Oh,
Well,
that's,
God.
he's a jovial sort. He's a good friend, man.
Again, I just think it's so funny that, like, for all these years, like,
I'm a baby, Joker!
We know Lakitu was either the cameraman or the flagman for Mario Karts, and then came Mario Kart 7 that said, you know what? Let's actually make one playable.
Blue shells-
but
blue
let's
shells
also
en
make
route.
them- but
I would say
there's-
pause before the glide section.
Okay,
I was like, oh, better that than voiding out.
Yeah.
that's true.
Better that
But
than
what was I
winning
gonna
the
say? Like, but we have to make this Lakitu distinct, so let's give him a red shell instead. But then came Mario Kart World and said, screw it, let's just give him his green shell back and give him back his classic glasses frame.
Hey,
Who said there had to be one green shell Lakitu?
yeah,
Right?
what he said, I think.
Then again, I always associate the shells with Koopas and not necessarily Lakitus.
Well, I mean, Lakitus are Koopas, so...
Yeah, but, like, you don't really expect them to dip into their shells like turtles.
Not necessarily.
I always thought it was like a backpack or something.
Blue shell.
Uh-oh.
I
I
again?
heard
I
the
heard
beep
that
beeps!
God damn it.
Stop right in front of the... There we go.
Nice.
And safe.
Oh, wait. You know what? Actually, how many courses do we have left?
After this, we only have one
5.
more cup.
Okay, because I'm kind of curious. We haven't actually talked about it all yet because James has not been so far back that we needed it. What is the 7 item?
The 7 is the Lucky 7, which you get if you're on lower rankings. It gives you access to 7 items, which you can activate at your leisure.
Dang, just
It
spam
gives
'em.
you a mushroom, a banana, a shell, a red shell, I think a blue shell, a lightning,
It does
and
no blue shell.
a star.
Blue shell is one of the
No
ones
blue
it
shell?
does not give you. Yeah.
Fair enough. But the
Okay,
star,
so I
but the
don't
star in
remember
Mega
all.
is the Mega Mushroom. Hey,
Whoa!
looks nice.
Yeah.
What's all these squares?
I-
Are we in Minecraft?
Oh yeah, and this is the version
Hey.
that they brought back for 8 and stuff where like the Thwomps can let you trick jump on the.
Yep.
Nice. Go ahead, Matt.
I just like this course. It's good.
I like this one too.
Pretty.
I just think it's neat.
It's a good game.
Part of the fact that you might accidentally slip off once or twice.
Thank you, Marge.
But
Thank you, wife.
oh boy, oh boy.
love you, wife.
God, this is pretty awesome. Thank you. You lift my spirits, Marge.
I can't say I dislike SNES Rainbow Road. Like, it's the progenitor of all further Rainbow Roads, in fact.
Right. And I mean, all things considered, it does get better with later Mario Karts
Oh.
because you have better controls to work with.
I'll never
Yeah.
get over the fact that running into those Thwomps is, I swear, I'm pretty sure the same silenced bullet effect from GoldenEye. It sounds like you just got just pegged right.
You
You
just
can
got
just
shot
pop
by
right then there.
I can't fucking
Didn't-
stop smiling after that dumb fucking homo joke I made.
Like a funny Homer joke.
Yeah, me just saying fucking in his voice.
Oh shit!
Rainbow.
Homer, you're late for work. Where have you been? I've been stuck on Rainbow Road.
Mage.
Have you been,
Rainbow Road.
homie? Have you been playing Mario Kart again?
No, I am Mario Kart wife.
That's even
Also-
worse. You're setting a bad example for the children.
But by the way,
But the
fucking.
children are Mario Kart
Oh, yes, Matt.
Oh, what's up, Matt?
By
Yeah.
the way, there was apparently a recent episode of The Simpsons that I haven't watched. I haven't watched Simpsons in years, and even if I do, just like classic. But
I mean the new ones?
yeah, new Simpsons and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But there's something I saw that like I was just like,
Whoa! Damn!
damn. But
No mercy for Daisy.
Mario sent that motherfucker into the stratosphere.
there's something I saw that made me go, man, I hate sliding timescales in shows like this, where they fucking mention how Homer's childhood game, the game he played as a kid, is fucking GTA San Andreas. I'm like,
Oh, yeah.
fuck. It shudder.
No!
It makes me
No,
shudder
that
to
makes no
think.
sense.
It makes me shudder to think because it's a modern, and it's
I
a
know, because it's like us.
yeah, because Homer would be around our age, unfortunately.
You know, you could just have it be a fictitious world where it's just 2003 forever.
You mean to tell me that I could be any one of these co-commentators at any
No,
moment?
have it be. Oh,
You
now
can races me!
Oh,
Hey.
well,
Hello.
that's interesting.
I'm
What,
me.
what an oddly specific unlock I just got.
It's as if it's
Oh,
calling for you.
What?
Oh.
I'm sorry. ladies
guess
and
we're
gentlemen.
done.
We're playing that too early.
just like
Oh, I guess-
just like with DS.
Well,
I guess it is an end course technically.
Oh, there you are!
Hey, look.
oh, good.
I'm here.
You know what?
Hello.
For this special occasion, James, you know what to do.
Oh, but I wanted to be DK.
You know
You
what?
have to play him as
Wait.
once.
No, it
Okay, fine.
no, it bothers me. You never played as fucking Rosalina, and I'm angry at you for that.
Why Rosalina specifically?
Because Rosalina's cool.
Because Rosalina is one of the, to be fair, annoying characters to unlock in this game. But yeah, no.
Well, I mean, all these characters all it takes is just to beat their respective like cup and 150cc.
Yeah, fair. But no, I just
Anyway, I'm sorry, my good man. I'll be. There'll always be another time.
I'm sorry myself.
Of all the souls I've crossed carts with, his was the most human.
Yeah, I gotta fulfill these guys' requests. I will go through the entirety of Special Cup as myself.
And
Also-
Godspeed, James Man.
Godspeed to DK Island.
I like this one. This is also another good course.
He's asleep in his cabin.
Sleep in his cabin, and the golden and the.
Oh wait, no,
golden-
he's asleep at the wheel.
Oh, he totally. Oh yeah, you're right. He totally is. And also the gold. And what luck? The Golden Temple's already open.
Hey, nice.
So this is the track. This is the track that you could tell Retro helped out with this because this is clearly based on DKC Returns.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I mean, funnily enough, they did bring this back for base Mario Kart 8.
And there's, if anything, this is probably like one of the most dynamic tracks in Mario Kart 7. Like there are a lot of moving components, if you ask me.
Oh, it looks
Yeah,
wonderful.
like the tikis, for example, and
You got the
also
frogs.
God.
and the frogs.
You got the Shrine of the Golden Banana.
Good music.
But oddly, no Inka Dinka Doo.
I am
Well, that's
looking
'cause this is
for.
the-
I
Shrine
don't
for the
like the noises the Mii's make.
No, that's just the noises that James Man makes.
What?
Also, like,
As if I
there's a good-
really sound like this.
You do.
also there's a good reason that there's no Inka Dinka Doo because this isn't the Temple of the Crystal Coconut.
You were about
That's
to say the garbage cartoon, weren't you?
No, he said that. No.
No, I said this wasn't the Temple of the Crystal
Question
Coconut.
mark?
Fair enough.
Are you guys really gonna force my hand and make me sound like a chickmunk throughout the whole video?
Well, no, there was like a
No, it's
friggin'
okay.
episode where he was, where the thing was guarding the golden banana, and whoever obtained the golden banana was going to bring forth the curse of Inka Dinka Doo. upon them.
Oh, right. It's the curse of the golden banana.
I swear, I feel like they're just resampling Yoshi's sound effects for this.
It does sound like they
Or is one of my
resampled
favorite-
Yoshi. Yes, I was thinking that too.
Or as
It's all
one of
the-
my as one of my favorite YouTube bars so eloquently put, the banana, the banana.
Nice.
But,
Oh,
yeah.
Actually, hold on, Matt. You say that the Mii sounds like pre-sampled Yoshi clips. It sounds like something that more so belongs in Animal Crossing.
Maybe.
That's fair, but also that's Logan who mentioned it.
That was me.
Oh,
That
my
was the
bad.
crazy one.
The banana.
Go ahead, make your wildest dreams come true.
Wing.
Gilbert Gottfried says so.
Oh shit!
Oh boy. I
Ow.
also
Or
just
is it
remember
Gilbert
because
Gottfried at this point?
Oh, yes,
What's up, Doug?
I also just remember because I don't think any of us have mentioned it. This is also the first time and only time where you can actually have a POV with the car.
Oh, right!
Right.
Yeah, you can, I think if you hold the X button, you can go into first-person mode.
I want
Do
to
you
see
dare
that.
try
I
it,
want to see that.
James?
No, I think it's a D-pad.
It's the D-pad. Oh,
Oh, press
okay.
up on the D-pad, right? You're
Oh, it's
Ooh.
okay. Is that something you can do like at any time, or does it have
At
to be
any
with a specific
time.
character?
Anytime.
Also, that's not necessarily first-person view.
No, but it's closer.
Well, I haven't turned it on yet.
Which also does
We
remind me
probably demonstrate with
because...
this upcoming course. Rosalina's
Rosalina's
Ice World.
Ice World.
Which does remind me, I don't remember if it does play with still... I don't remember if it still handles the normal controls, but you could also use the tilt controls with it.
I
Yeah.
did. That is right. I do remember this game also has tilt controls.
Yes.
Alright, let's give it a...
There we go.
Oh
Your
god!
hands.
Oh dear God! This is running on tilt controls. Help me!
Oh
Help! I
my.
can't stop.
Wait, I forgot to ask. Can it act? Is it, actually? Is there an actual? Oh my god! Is there an actual gyroscope in the Steam Deck?
Yes.
I didn't know that.
This is
actually.
fucking
Okay,
rad.
So
Oh
funny.
boy. Oh boy.
No! Do
I'll
the
do
entire
I'll do for at least one lap.
Yeah.
God,
Oh my gosh!
I'm sorry. All I can think of is fucking somebody revoke James's license.
This makes the Mario world look so stressful to drive and live in.
I want to see.
I wish the
I
Flip
wanna
on
see
bold,
if-
honestly.
I want to see if
And I
someone.
don't
has-
have a license. You don't need a license to drive a go-kart.
Oh god.
Goes
Into
in, Steve.
Rosalina's Icy Crevasse.
Sorry.
No!
Go ahead, Doug.
First off, Vicky, we all know there's only one person allowed in there. And second off, just looking at this, I want to know if someone has uploaded a full playthrough of Mario Kart 7 where they go through all the cops in this first-person mode.
God,
I'm
that'd be
sure that
funny.
has.
Cups.
No, I said cops.
Oh.
I'm sure that
I'm
has.
sure it's been done. God, I can barely see anything in this.
You can turn it off now. You said
Yeah,
one
that's
lap.
part of
No!
it. You did say one lap.
Oh, no!
You can turn it off now, man.
But now-
It's only
but you know
one
what-
lap.
But you know what? I mean, at the same time, though, look how much headway I'm making.
True.
This cart's running on nothing but pure determination.
Okay, yeah, maybe I should turn it off now.
Yeah.
Okay.
There
It
you
was
go.
fun. It was
Yay,
fun.
now I'm back.
And
now I'm
then
playing with
banana.
normal controls, like a normal person should.
Like a human.
Yeah, unfortunately, the
Just
first.
like when. I'm referencing what I sent you earlier, Matt. Just like how fucking keyboard players can't have the same controls as control players.
I hate you. I hate you so much. I hate. It's not a lie, and I hate it.
It's a lie, I tell you!
No, it's not a lie, and that's the problem.
I'll get what I'm. I'll get what I. Hang on.
Yeah,
Oh.
post the video.
Mario, how could you do that to James, man?
I thought we were amigos.
I thought we were friends.
Because funny
You know
enough,
what?
I still do that with some games.
You know what? I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna be that person and put James on the spot. Hey, penguins.
What's up?
Because I was about to make the joke of Mario. Why would you do that? I bought all your games. Like, hey James,
Yes.
is there any Mario game that you have never purchased?
Literally
Oh,
anything that's like overseas.
Color Splash.
No, I got Color Splash when it was on the Wii U.
Oh. Sticker Star.
You got Sticker Star,
Yes,
fortunately.
even Sticker Star.
I'm trying to think of what
The Bowser's
overseas.
Inside Story
You know what?
remake.
No, I can think of some of the Mario and Sonic games I didn't bother getting.
Oh, okay.
No, but that's like 80% Sonic, 20% Mario. You probably
Sometimes.
wouldn't
Is
care.
Depends
it
on which
really
ones
that
you get.
unbalanced?
Depends on which
Nah,
one you
it's,
get.
it's really.
No,
it's-
I mean in
it's-
terms of like developers.
I mean, fair. They are primarily Sega titles. At the same time, I don't know. I don't think I think that'd be crude. I mean, at that point, what would stop me from saying, "Hey, I'm." This wasn't made by Nintendo, so I'm totally not going to get Mario plus Rabbids Sparks of Hope.
By the way, really quick, I actually want to note something that I don't think anybody of us have mentioned. The signs for the carts and all, for the opening track sign and all that. When it's a new course made for this game, it has the new Mario Kart logo. When it's a classic one, it has the classic Mario Kart logo.
Oh
Yeah, and I think I want to say this is the first game to do that because
Yeah.
previous Mario Karts have mostly stuck to the classic logo.
Yep.
Oh boy.
Even when DS gave us the new one.
I miss
I just
it.
like
Now,
that
if I
design.
remember correctly, pressing up on the D-pad lets you go into first-person mode. I think
does.
if you hold down on the D-pad, it lets you look behind yourself.
Nope. I'm trying it now. Nothing.
No? Huh.
Yep. You can't.
Must've been-
I don't know. Why don't you test up on the D-pad, James? You know,
Yeah, just one more time!
turn it off. Turn it off.
Yoshi! DK! He's in it to win it.
God.
I'm in it to win it, baby.
How do you feel about
Yeah,
this?
yeah,
Oh my gosh.
Yogi!
How do you feel about this Bowser Castle level? Oh no.
Classel.
No, this was a terrible place to turn it off.
Well, hang on. Maybe we'll get the special item. Gold Mushroom's fine.
Oh, I got
Uh,
a special item.
So, how do you feel about this Bowser's Castle?
I think it's fine.
I like the music for it a lot more than I like the actual track.
Repeat that.
He likes the music more than the track.
That's
fair.
I do like.
It feels very Halloween-y.
Oh shit!
Blue shell.
That really blew me away.
Spooked me.
I can't believe he fucking died.
Whoa!
And so did I.
Just like that.
Ga-
Oh, into the
gave us-
lava.
No, you just fell into marinara sauce.
He gave his freaking.
You
gave
should've-
his- Yeah.
When they pulled you up, you should have been like a skeletal knee.
No, you should have just been like a plate of fried chicken.
No, plot twist. That'd be a dry bones. Oh fuck.
Oh no.
Speaking of,
And another dry bones.
Okay, we gotta find something good and fast.
Yeah, we gotta pronto.
The joke has
We
been
gotta get
funny,
the
I will
fast
not
back
lie,
into
but we
this
gotta
Mario
find
Kart.
something. There we go.
Bring out the Magnum.
And the Magnum Bill!
Oh! He just went through that
Look
wall.
at that.
You just leave a hole in the throat. It's like,
I wanna
You know, speaking of bills, I mean, I feel like I've brought this up once before. Am I the only one that still kind of finds it kind of funny that, you know, for the longest time we've known them as bonsai bills, but now they've renamed them to bomber bills?
I prefer
I mean, like, that was
bonsai.
only for the movie, wasn't it?
I've
No.
never heard Bomber Bill.
They changed it for the games as well.
Yeah.
Huh.
it's for sensibility
Like, did-
stuff, I'm sure.
Did that change happen before the movie?
No.
No,
No.
it was. Yeah, it is because of the movie. They changed it to Bomber now.
I have never heard them called as Bomber Bills.
Well, now they're called Bomber Bills.
There was one game that did it. I can't remember which one it was, though.
Here, I'll check.
Maybe one of the NES remix games?
Nah, that was before the movie. Oh boy, here we go.
You got this.
Another
The
fine.
granddaddy of Rainbow Road.
You know what? I enjoyed this Rainbow.
Circuit
You know, I enjoyed this
Wade.
Rainbow Road a lot.
Me too.
It's certainly the biggest Rainbow Road at this point in time.
It's also one of the prettiest.
Yeah. Though I will say, it could just be my idiot, like, cockroach brain going, but it's like, yeah, but it's not entirely a road made of rainbows, so it's not the best rainbow road. That would
when
be
did Porky Pig get in
yes.
here?
What was that? Doug?
When did Porky Pig get in here?
Oh yeah, we can. Oh my god, you both. Okay, couple of things back to back. Number one, we are now. This video we're now recording after having seen The Day the Earth Blew Up. Fairly solid
love
movie.
Hey,
Oh yeah, I loved it.
By the way,
Really
really
I
fun.
love the
quick.
character animation of that movie.
By the way, really quick. So the movie. Actually, okay. So the Lego Mario started the.
Sorry, I fell. Continue.
Lego Mario started
Mario.
the rename of the Bonsai Bill, but he was called the Boomer Bill in Lego Mario. And in...
Oh.
Well, shit.
The what?
The
The
Boomer
Boomer
Bill. They called it the Boomer Bill. Yeah, it
Yes, I definitely remember
yes,
that.
yeah, in the Mario movie started referring to it as the Bomber Bill, and then retroactively, other things, was it the English version of Mario Portal started calling it Bomber Bill, and the first game to start calling it Bomber Bill is Mario Party Jamboree.
Did you just call it Mario Portal?
Mario Portal is a website, apparently, that, yeah, I
Oh,
guess...
yeah, an official Nintendo-owned website.
Yeah.
Oh.
And they started calling them Bomber Bills and that, but the movie started the trend, and so that's just what they're calling it.
I never heard this before.
I am literally on the wiki page for the Bonsai Bill, and this is exactly, literally, I'm just going to read the whole thing. Bonsai Bill was the enemy's primary English name for 29 years. The name was retired from English material in the early 2020s. First in the Lego Super Mario set, Boomer Bill Barrage. In the 2023 Super Mario Bros. Movie, Bowser refers to the enemy as the Bomber Bill, which has subsequently replaced the use of Bonsai Bill on the English version of the Mario Portal
Lord.
website, including the related
Oh,
subjects
fireball.
known as the Bullseye's Bomber Bill, Gold Bomber Bill, and Cat Bomber Bill. The Bomber
Two of
Bill
those
name
fireballs were
was
so close to clipping Mario. Oh my gosh.
the Bomber
Sorry,
Bill.
continue.
The Bomber Bill name saw its first use in a game with the Mario Party Jamboree. The reason for the change has not been publicly specified. However, it may have been related to the negative Western association between the word bonsai and bonsai charge used by Japanese soldiers in World War II. Most languages too have derived their name from Bonsai Bill. Were all changed around this time. So, it's now just Bomber Bill. That is just what it's called now.
Okay, I
But
believe you.
remember,
All right.
James, man,
You know what?
it's called
This-
Mario
James?
Kart.
I was about to say, this is a perfect analogy of what it's like to be yourself in a Mario Kart. You may, even when you play at your absolute best, there will never be there will be no one quite like the big boys.
This is Mario's world. We just live in it.
It's like,
Okay.
okay, James, you're knowing me.
Damn.
Damn.
Fucking hell.
You're no
Is it
of
safe
me.
to say that James
I know,
Man
I know,
is
well,
the
okay.
Frank Grimes of the Mushroom Kingdom?
No, I wouldn't say I'm that bad.
Holy hell,
Damn.
who stepped on that
Holy
cat's
shit.
tail?
What?
Like, holy
No, that's a
shit.
saxophone.
I know, but it's... that saxophone was screaming for a new
Listen, you
hope.
let this fucking credits theme fucking rocket. This is one of the best.
No, for
But,
sure.
hold on. Speaking of cats, I've had a cat lie down and sleep next to me the entire time. His name is Quattro. I'm looking after my parents' cats for a few days. Literally, at one point, he got up, stretched, jumped down, went in a little circle, just went back up, and now is sleeping again.
Aw.
Daily routine? Daily routine, Wolf.
Yeah,
Hey, man,
yes.
why don't you make a cardboard cutout Mario Kart for your cat?
No.
Well, I mean, hey, we
No,
gotta
it
put that
wouldn't
lab on
function.
you
It would just
somehow.
act as like a little bed for a cat.
Great idea. Anyway.
Is it though?
Anyway.
Maybe? But yeah, how'd it feel revisiting this, James?
Some slight muscle memory issues here and there aside, I'd still say it would. Like, I guess it also did help I did get some practice in before recording. But, I still had my fun with this game. I still, like, for those that want to go back down memory lane, I'd say there's no shame in doing so. Just, don't be afraid to rely on emulation if you absolutely have to, because it's not like you're going to be able to get this off the eShop.
I'll say this: you had some practice, but not in one particular area.
Yeah, I mean, granted, listen, I was not expecting to unlock the me in real time.
And now you did?
That is true, and that's cool. We got to show that off.
In fact, if anything, I'm a little bummed I wasn't able to get my favorite card piece in this whole game.
Oh, what's that?
Watch it be unlocked once we're done with this credit sequence.
Wouldn't that be
Was
some
it the
shit?
choo-choo train?
Yeah, you know me. I'm a freaking I'm a freaking old boy. I like the pipe frame.
Oh yeah, the pipe frame's
Oh,
great.
right.
Pipe frame's great. Still one of my favorite.
I like
still
the
one,
pipe
still my
frame for
favorite car.
nostalgic purposes.
Speaking of pipe
See,
frame.
right there.
Hey, yeah, no, pipe frame's still my favorite in 8 Deluxe, which
And
I guess
the elated look on my face when I unlocked that sucker for the first time in Mario Kart 7, I was like, yes.
You came back to me.
But
Almost
and
almost like my fucking yes, but even then.
but yeah, no, my gosh. Now I think about it, yeah, I for some reason this franchise felt smaller than it already was, smaller than it actually was. But we're actually now all the way here. Next up will be 8 Deluxe.
Yep,
Oh,
Mario
boy.
Kart 8
My
Deluxe.
lord.
We will be coming back to where it all started. Not involving the booster course past this time, because we already covered that stuff a while ago.
Right,
We're
this
doing
time we'll be
shit
covering all the
base.
classic ones, or original ones.
I just had a diabolical idea of sorts.
What's
yeah.
that?
Technically speaking, we can all play Mario Kart 8 Deluxe together
We can.
That is true.
What?
for one recording slot.
Well, those of us that can definitely can, and I mean, I don't see why not. Like,
Yeah, we'll just play it.
it'd be much easier to set up than just having bundle, like literally shoving us all in a parsec room.
Yeah, just normal just stuff. We can, and I can see how it handles on Switch too.
I forgot
Yeah.
there was a boat cart in this game.
Yeah, honestly, like
Yeah, but
fair
nothing.
enough. Back in.
To be fair, no cart will ever beat the little dumpy. Anyway, I think we should probably call it here.
Or Mr. Scooty.
Well, we're almost there. We're almost at the end of the credits. Matt, are you happy to see this game you covered again?
Yeah, no. I felt a little nostalgia watching this and all that. It's nowhere near my favorite like 3DS game, but it's still good.
Yeah.
Funnily enough, it's seeing the pipe frame during this credit sequence that really made my nostalgia for this game like skyrocket.
Yeah, that's
Aw.
fair.
There you go.
There we go.
But where are the
That's
unlockable drivers?
They're not here. They weren't invited. It's the
That's a good
original.
question. Where are the other drivers?
If I remember, I think if you freeze all the cups, they actually do appeal.
Oh.
You know what?
Oh,
That
right.
that explains a lot.
Okay. Well,
Well, all right, time to
No,
redo
we
this
did it.
video. All right, James, let's start over again.
hold on. Let's see.
You know,
No. You know what? Yeah, let's check and see if we actually did unlock anything. In fact, you know what? I'll do at least one more thing before we call it a wrap. Because
Oh.
apparently it can be done in single player balloon battles.
Huh.
Oh yeah.
And don't worry,
Let's beat
DK,
up
I didn't forget about you.
We'll let you punch your opponents in submission.
Nope.
I guess I didn't unlock anything new. But you know what? That's okay.
You know how easy it would be for you, Monkey? For a DK? Just stick out your arm from the side.
So let's see, we got the Battle Course one from GBA, Big Donut from 64, which I'm still shocked that came back for Mario Kart World.
Yeah, what is
Palm
that?
Shore
Oh, yeah.
from DS, and 3 new tracks, Honeybee Hive, Sherbet Rink, and Woohoo Town.
At night.
At night.
let's do Woohoo Town.
Okay.
I want to see Woohoo Town.
At night.
Let's go.
Funnily enough, I do think this came back for 8 Deluxe.
I popped all my balloons! At night.
Alright, Mario. You, me, the mushroom, and the turtle, we're gonna take out the competition. Good lord, I forgot how slow this was.
Oh my god, 50cc.
This is what 50cc feels like, folks.
No, this feels lesser than 50cc if you ask me.
What is this?
This is why. Listen. This is why I never go below 150cc in Mario Kart anymore, because it is this bad.
I forget. I know in DS you could actually, like, stock up to 5 balloons at once
Yes.
by using the microphone. Do you do that in 7?
I don't think so. Then again, it's hard to say because I don't know how to activate the mic on this thing.
Maybe if we talk really loudly, it will hear us.
Correct!
Is that a bowling pin?
What would you like to know?
I do.
Wouldn't you like to know, Icker boy?
Icker?
Ooh.
That feels weird.
Iker boy.
That feels weird. I don't know if we should say that. anymore.
sounds like
you know
a
what,
slur.
that sounds wrong.
Mute that. You better
I'll
bleep
mute that.
that, mister.
Yeah, we'll be fine. Well
That's
no,
sounds like
no, Icky. If we bleep it, it'll make it sound like he says something even worse.
Yeah.
That's true.
Just keep it as 8.
Oh,
I mean, listen. We already know that the folks already know that we tend to call you Ichabod or Ichabod or whatever. It's like
That's fine.
believe-
It's
under that
okay.
context, it's fine. But it's also like, yeah, no, out of context, that does sound horribly wrong.
So
I can't
Right.
believe it's
Oh
Mario
my
Kart
God.
7 of all videos that we have
was-
to use as evidence to cancel
Oh,
James.
damn.
where's Wario? Oh
this
no!
is what an Adobe InDesign certificate does to my brain.
Oh no! Where is? Does it still count if you ram something with a mushroom as an attack?
I
think
believe
so.
so. Yeah.
It should.
The heck is?
All right, you could.
And
Oh, never mind. We're gonna win
basketball
anyway
courts
by
are
default.
locked up.
Hooray!
Yay!
Yahoo! Wahoo!
by proxy of having the most balloons popped, which wasn't really a lot.
You know, thinking about it, I wonder if the entirety of Woohoo Island is rendered for this battle course. Or if it's just like that one section.
Probably the one section, just to save memory.
Yeah, I mean,
Most
remember, this is the
likely.
3DS we're talking about here. But yeah, that was Mario Kart 7, everybody. Next time, a lot of us here, and maybe then some, will return for 8 Deluxe.
Stay tuned.
Change the Mario Kart channel, Marge.
Okay.